Back.
Okay, I think I'm live now.
All right. So because they don't know you're there yet, I'm going to skip his turn. The rest of you are going to arrive on turn, we'll say turn 2. So you're just a tad behind everybody else. So that means that Orpheus, you're first.
Is this a pillar by any chance? What is this?
Those are pillars, so you can hide behind those.
I'm gonna... Actually, is this a surprise round for us, or is this a regular
Okay,
round?
I'm back.
I would say it's a surprise round. So you go, Adego, and then we'll start back up with the guy at the top.
I think I'll start this... Oh, I can't use my boots. I've probably used them completely. Okay, so... Gonna go over here, and I'm gonna stab him. I'm pretty sure I have advantage when it's surprise, right?
Yes.
Does that hit?
Yes, that does hit.
Stab, and here's the sneak. Okay, and I will use my Wills from the Grave on this dude over here. He's going to take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay, so one takes 17 and the other takes 8?
Yep. And I shall quickly go back behind this pillar. That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay, they are now aware that you're there. But Ade still has her surprise attack. So Ade, what are you doing?
All right. So I'm going to get schmovin'. I'm gonna have Fido dedicate one of his attacks to claw the ground here and break the chalk circle if possible.
That is not chalk. That is stone. Just letting you know. They literally built a mosaic into the ground and cemented it in.
Bunch of fucking idiots.
In that case, I'll leave it to the mages. I'll simply attack this guy.
Okay.
I'll see what we need to do is focus fire on these cultists and kill them as quickly as possible. The more faster we can kill the cultists off, the slower they'll be in getting
The
spell
first attack Fido does has it. I opened up Fido 1.0. Fido 2.0. There we go. First attack Fido has is at advantage. Second one, that normal. Then
I love how the advantage ones were both literally double of what the normal one was.
And then this one right here needs to make me a dexterity saving throw, DC 16, as I am shooting a Fido launches a bola up in the air.
Okay, that's a 9.
Off Fido's back. Okay, and then magnetically shoot the electrified bola at that guy. So he is restrained by the net.
Got the symbol up for it.
27 damage.
Okay.
High roller.
Nice. Good damage there.
That is literally 3 off max.
I know I'm not there yet, but do any of these guys look like either of the people that she mentioned?
Actually, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it turns out the little girl is a gnome.
Oh.
And the tall guy, I don't know if I found a tall guy one, but he's there too. He's this dude over here. So, they're there.
Oh, these are the other undead. Okay.
That's Little Warrior. I mean, he knows.
Okay.
One of them was somewhat undead.
So it's this guy over here. And he is going to stop with the summoning, which is glowing brightly at this point. He is going to walk it to the center of the circle. And he is going to kill himself.
Oh. Okay, don't kill them. Knock them out.
Or at least not in the circle. Don't do it in the circle.
Orpheus, the circle glows brighter.
Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to go to this guy and get flanking on him. Stab. Oh, baby.
Very good.
Yeah, 15. This will be non-lethal if it doesn't go over. So I gotta roll this twice. And I will use Wells from the Grave on this guy over here. So he's going to take 14 necrotic damage. And this guy's
Okay.
going to take 15, 27. Actually, no, he's going to take 35 damage. He's going to take 35 piercing damage. I don't know if he's still alive.
1 second, we'll find out. I'm trying to remember, how much damage do you have to do to kill somebody without
Gotta be
meaning to?
gotta be more than double their health.
And you did how much damage?
35.
Okay,
I mean,
good news is you didn't kill him.
Okay, that's good. He's just knocked out.
I was gonna say he got bloodied at like
How
22
much movement did I have?
damage. Though.
If I was the bonus action dash, I could get over here.
Okay.
Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay,
Oh yeah, and this guy, remember this guy took 14 necrotic damage.
this guy.
This guy over here.
I already calculated, you're good.
Got it.
He is going to off himself in the center of the circle. This guy
That guy's restrained. He can't move.
is restrained and cannot move. Thank goodness. However, he is going to...
Are they still like chanting stuff while they run in and kill themselves? Or...
Oh yeah, they keep chanting. They're chanting.
Okay.
One of them is the one that is restrained. Let's see. I had to see the distance here real quick. Sorry. Perfect. He is going to... I need... Let's see. Sorry, I gotta do that again. I'm sorry, I'm figuring this out real quick. Okay, so I need both of you to make wisdom saving throw.
Oh, both of us?
Yes.
Okay. Seven.
Eight.
Okay, so you both take 12 psychic damage. And you also must attack a creature of their choice.
Oh no.
A day, Orpheus, attack each other on your
Well,
reaction.
How does this work
Oh,
exactly?
reaction?
So
Yeah,
how does
it
this work
says,
exactly?
You
is
take the
it wi-
physical psychic damage and must use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against one creature of the Alip's choice.
Oh, that's not possible for us because we're not close to each other.
We're not close enough.
Yeah, so you're good for now. But
I mean, a day could attack Fido.
yes,
That is
he
true.
could. You have to beat on your dog.
Okay, well I don't have a melee weapon. The best I've got is this.
It's your dog.
Here you go, Fido.
This is a good punch.
Miss.
All right. Ade, it's your turn.
I think we need to stop the other two from killing themselves on the circle.
So,
Does
this
he try
one
and
over
break free
here
from the
make
grapple?
me a DC 16 dexterity saving throw versus
No, he didn't,
Electronet.
and he would have.
That one needs to make me a DC 16 dex save.
I
Okay,
think
one
she's
sec.
rolling for the previous person who was restrained.
He's still restrained. He failed to save. 14, so he's restrained then.
Wonderful.
It's 2.
Okay.
Actually, they'll have to use their action, so killing themselves is impossible. So I'll just go over here. It'll at least buy us around. And Fido will attack twice.
Okay.
Actually, Fido will grapple.
Okay. Strength save.
Yep, first one at advantage.
At 20.
My bonus action.
Damn.
Ooh, crit failure.
Ooh.
You have grappled the critter.
Alright, Fido will move right here. That person needs to be right here. And then my turn.
I'll use the wrench for grapple.
It looks
Okay,
like a Lego
that one
hand.
is out. That one is grappled. That one is going to make a save to try and get out of the net, which would be a strength save,
You
correct?
skipped one.
No, he's out.
Oh, okay.
I think he's talking about the one that's grappled. He can still take an attack or something.
That is true. He's going to attack you.
We'll try and break out of the grapple.
I'll be right there.
He is going to attack a day.
Alright.
Does a 21 hit?
Did you 21?
Mhm.
Let me check. So you're attacking me, so that's a normal. My armor class 16 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Yep, that hits.
You take 13 psychic damage.
Owie.
And it's strength to get out of your
He
netting.
used his action.
Say it again?
He used his action.
No, it's this one, Trusty, over here.
Yeah, it's the other one, is what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, it's an athletics or acrobatics check, their choice.
All right, he actually manages to get out.
Oh.
And he is actually going to run down and try and help his friend out.
He can't move.
No, he can. He just doesn't have an action.
I
He can
thought it
move,
was
it's-
at the end of
Yeah.
the turn.
No,
He's gonna end his
it's-
turn
it's
down there.
not.
They can take an action to take it off them.
Pretty much.
However, he used he used his action to take it off and ran down there. So the other guy is making
That guy is already dead.
Why is
and-
his net off?
That's
Yeah.
the one who was taking it off of.
He had to take
well,
his own net off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was confused. So this guy still has his on.
Yeah, this guy still has his on. This guy
Okay.
broke out of his net.
You confused me. Okay, so those of you who want to join the fight, now is the time to roll yourself in.
Alright.
Where are we coming in from?
You can pick a side.
Least is beast.
Ooh, 19, baby.
That seems right.
Okay. Hello, Kiar. I'm gonna take this guy out because he's dead.
What's going on? What are we doing?
Trying to kill themselves on the circle, knock them out, don't kill them. We don't know if that'll trigger the summoning circle.
Alright. Question is... I can! And then... I assume an advantage because he's restrained, right?
Yep.
Wait a second. I can't bulk up. So he wouldn't be bulked right now. Which means I'm actually going to stay here. Well, I'm going to move over here, which I can. And then... Wing! That's not an advantage. So it's just a 13. Does a 13 hit? Shanti?
Yes. Sorry, I was having trouble opening it so I could see.
So 13 does hit.
Yes, meets it, beats it.
And I'm aiming for this guy here.
Okay.
7 force damage.
You're aiming for the one without a dot or with a dot?
Without a dot.
Okay.
Can you push him back with that, or is it just like bludgeoning damage, basically?
It's force damage.
Well, I know, but like,
Is it force like pushy force, or is it force like just smacky force?
Like magical force.
okay, well, you're
It doesn't have any knockback power.
okay. So it's just bludgeoning. It's basically just bludgeoning. It's just magic bludgeoning. That's all it is.
It's closer to magic radiant, but that's besides the point.
Is that the end of your turn, Loki?
That will actually no, it's not, because I can do it twice.
Oh.
Same guy.
Okay.
Alright. Now is that the end of your turn?
That is now the end of my turn, yes.
Alright. I'm gonna go stab Mister on the ground.
Okay. Is this
22.
lethal or non-lethal?
This will be non-lethal.
Okay.
Is he knocked out with just 9?
He's out.
He's out. Okay. You know what? Wells from the grave on this guy.
Okay.
So he's gonna take 6 more necrotic. I can go here. And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. That one's out. Darus.
Okay.
Alright, I apologize. I have my hot dogs now. What's up?
Oh, we're still going through the phases. You're fine.
Oh good, I made it on time.
You go up here. This guy's out, right?
He's on. Yeah, he's on punches now.
Gotcha. All right. Guess I'll knock him out with my hammer. You know, non-lethal, obviously. Normal roll. 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then nice little dabblage. 11.
He's out.
Hey.
A day.
Can I use
Oh,
the
sorry,
red-
Darus. Go ahead.
Can I use like the little movement I had? Oh wait, did I have any movement left? No, I guess not. Never mind.
Is this an undead or a living guy?
They look alive.
So did the lady, but you know.
I'm just gonna sigh. What in the hell were you thinking? You deft half-wit.
He doesn't respond. He just glares at you.
I'll be moving my
way from
the circle.
I just spit in his face.
Wow.
And then Fido's going to lay him on the ground and stomp him.
And what him?
Stomp him.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm going to shoot him at normal. Because I can't get advantage. That's a miss.
Yep.
Maybe you
That's
should
a
use your
great
movement
miss.
to push him forward a little bit away from the circle.
Ow. Sorry, I can't hear you over hot dog.
Okay.
That it?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna attempt to become unrestrained. And he fails.
What do you roll? What do you roll?
A 10.
Correct, he does fail.
Sorry, I accidentally skipped you, Alokiar.
How
You see,
dare.
unlike restrained, like the things I used to restrain, it's not a flat DC, it's a contesting check.
Well, so it's a Loki's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go here. Get a good shot. So wait, is a day trying to interrogate this guy?
Got enough unconscious, I believe. You know, you don't want to kill him in case that triggers the summoner circle.
Ah. How close is he to death? Do we think?
You can see the red dot. You take a guess.
Oh no.
I think he was on the red dot when a day began her attacks. So he's probably pretty close.
I've already moved my movement this turn. I'm gonna dash action actually. I'm gonna give a day flanking.
Okay, I was going to move there, but alright.
Oh, my bad. In that case, I'll move here.
Yep, that's a little bit better for me. That way I can actually get the flanking and then actually just stay there for a day.
Okay, works for me.
Hey, Orpheus, are you stupid?
No.
Flanking works anyway. If he's there, you get flanking anywhere.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, I didn't know that was how the rule set worked.
Flanking's a condition, not an effect.
Oh, 26.
That
So
hits.
long. And here's the snake. This is not lethal, by the way. 21 damage.
Okay.
Is he knocked out?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The circle is still kind of glowy,
We should
but it's not progressing.
get the bodies off just in case. I'd rather not leave them there than continue to give it energy. Actually, before I do that, can I do an Arcana check on the circle?
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay.
Orpheus, I advise you don't enter the circle.
That's why I'm
Big,
not taking it first.
big summoning magic. A
Fido
day?
is going to pick up and throw the two corpses out of the circle.
Okay. Just so you know, when you step foot in there, You feel like somebody has walked over your grave. You have goose pimples. It is like the chill of death has touched you. You are fine,
I'm gonna
but
hop off.
you are officially creeped out.
So the center of this circle, I'm gonna just go from the inner out and start looking at its intricacies, its features, its specifics.
While a day is busy being suicidal, I am going to drag the bodies away from the circle.
They were already out of there.
No, I
I
mean
think he's
these
re-
guys.
Yeah, he's just running these guys. I'll help. I'll grab this guy over here and drag him as well.
At least to the other side of the pillar.
Before the wizards get here and obliterate it, I'm gonna start studying it.
Okay. Are you gonna like write it down? How are you gonna do this?
I'm gonna.
And I'm going to need an Arcana check regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, I did Arcana check 22. It was big
Ah.
summoning magic.
When I say big summoning magic, you know that whatever was supposed to come out of that thing would probably be as big as the city.
Oh, okay.
There's
How-
a reason they wanted Junk Island for the summoning circle.
How tall is Fido?
Fido is about, I'd say 9 feet tall.
If I were to stand on Fido, could I get like a good look at the summoning circle
Yes.
all at once?
If you could come a bit closer to me, I could probably give you the help action and give you advantage.
I have keen mind. I just need to look at it once, and I remember what this looks like for the next month.
You can just memorize the circle anyway, then.
That's right. You could just like walk around inside of the circle and get the memory of it.
In fact, you probably already have it memorized.
Would that suffice?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do a couple laps.
Also, Orpheus and
That's
Ade
better.
both, based on the summoning signature of it, you know that this is a necromantic circle. And you would expect that whatever came out of it to be of a god level.
Well, I think we know which god. Also, nice nat 20 a day.
So how I'm studying it is I'll have Fido next to me, so I start tracing the patterns with his optical help, and I'll be a little bit ahead of where Fido is scanning and memorizing it. Simply trying to understand it, following it like reading a story from a page, from the center outwards.
What exactly is your end goal?
My end goal is to try and discover clues as to what exactly it was summoning. If it is possible to downscale the circle and remove certain parts of it to maybe commune with this thing. I'm simply trying to find a trace of whatever this thing was trying to summon, how it was going to be summoned, and if it is, if this circle is able to be changed, but its target kept.
Okay. What I'm going to say is that between the three of you a day, you can get what you need to do what you want to do, but you're going to need your friend's help to do it. Which means I need you to roll me a religion check because you're a religion guy, and you have a piece of the puzzle the other two wouldn't be able to catch.
Normal or advantage?
You're rolling for understanding, not for memorization, by the way.
Oh, okay. I will give myself guidance.
Okay.
Well.
Between the three of you, you are able to piece that together in a way that will allow Ade to do what she wants to do.
Okay. I assume Ade tells us what she's planning to do with this information.
You
Or
ask?
you could. I will ask why you need this.
If we can contact this thing, it means we can target it. And if we can target it, we can send a remote attack to it.
I mean, yeah. You need to be careful. This is a god of death, I believe. That's who they said they were
What
working for.
it is.
I know, I'm just telling you to be careful, that this could easily backfire.
I'm
If we do
aware.
this, we
But
need
if
to
we
do it on
don't,
a
if
world
we don't at least
that's...
poke it with a stick, it's going to stab us in the back anyway. So might as well poke it while we can.
I think it'll stab us in the back, the front, and the ass. I don't think it really cares.
I am going to give you. What is the name of the spell the clerics get that allow them to contact a divinity? Isn't it divination?
Divination links.
I'm going to give you access to divination because of the spell, both you and Darus. And I'd say Orpheus too if he wants it.
Oh boy, I can cast Intimidation even though I'm not a spellcaster.
God damn.
It doesn't make sense for Orpheus to get this. He has no magic knowledge.
True, but
The only reason he's got Arcana right now is because he's using Whispers from the Dead for that.
okay. In that case, it won't work for you, but you understand how it works.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what do we get?
We get the 4th level spell, Divination.
Yes, you get a free spell called divination if you don't have it already.
Or do we just learn it?
You can put it in your book.
I don't
Whatever
have
your book happens to be.
Meaning I'm
Okay.
a caster.
You would automatically know it, Darus. You can add it to your spell book.
Meaning I'll be 13th level before I can cast it.
Yep. You may have to borrow a priest.
I mean, it acts normally. It's not like a once per day rest thing or anything like that.
You just learn the spell. Is
Yep.
what I think.
Okay.
Isn't Bruce a cleric?
Yes.
Oh, he's a paladin. Okay, so he might be able to cast that soon. I don't know when he gets 4th level spells.
Which I don't know if you get them tonight or not, but you guys will be leveling at the end of the night, so.
Where are those mages?
They just come in calmly. They're like, "Oh, I'm so glad you took care of those guys. Now we can get to work."
I'll bloody bash your skull open. Get this off this fucking rock.
They start looking at it, studying it. One of
7th
them's
level.
one of them's clearly fascinated by it.
I wouldn't
kind of
recommend
whisper
trying to
together.
copy the circle unless you want to meet a god of death. Not a smart move.
They look a
No,
little
don't
startled.
don't tell them that. They might go for it anyway.
They look at you, and the one goes, "We're not going to use it. We're not stupid enough to use something we don't completely understand. And
I don't think you're
secondly,
stupid.
all
You might
knowledge
be
is worth
crazy.
knowing. We just want to have a copy of it for our records. It's going into the secret files. There's a section of our library that only certain people are allowed to access. Don't worry, we're not going to misuse this."
Okay.
One of them sketches the circle in a book, and then they proceed to dispel it, removing it entirely from the pavement. And basically where it is, there is now depressions in the mosaic, but they're all broken and busted up. You have defeated the summoning circle!
Orpheus, I've got something to tell you.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah?
I may have gotten a little angry. So, let's just agree ahead of time any mistakes made in the heat of anger can be forgiven, alright?
Ade, what did you do?
I may have nearly blown up the entire building.
What?
What?
What building?
Yeah, what building?
The Megagarchy Corp one, I may have risked its destruction. It's not destroyed yet.
Yeah.
How did you almost risk its destruction?
Well,
What?
I used a prototype, alright? Hey, I'm not talking to you, Olokias. You're off.
A day, so help me.
I'm
If
whispering,
you-
can't hear this, get away!
Oh no, I would have shouted that you almost destroyed the building. I would have said that out loud.
Okay, it's only a
A
hypothetical
day?
destruction.
So help me. If you destroy that
Could have
building, I
hypothetically
will sue
destroyed the
you
building.
into the ground.
Hypothetical here. It could have destroyed the building. It did.
A day?
One of the mages comes up and says, "What have you been working on?"
Let
Something
me
that could destroy a building.
make
Duh.
this clear. If
Okay,
you
okay.
destroy that building,
Okay, calm down for a second. I think
I
we
will
need to,
ruin you.
It
Okay,
did destroy the building.
calm down. I think this is a good opportunity to discuss maybe building a building for a day to work our experiments on where they won't block the building.
I've only had one critical failure, and that blew off my door. That's the worst that's happened.
And if you had a critical failure with the whatever it was you're working on, you might have blown up main HQ.
Anyway, before Drew's left, he gave me his permission in a sense. So, a prisoner is a vegetable.
What?
She's not all there.
What did you do?
Her doing vegetable.
How?
I mean, yeah, I think it's pretty obvious how.
Did you use the soul thingy?
Yes,
I thought we agreed not to use that.
I didn't.
We had a vote. Orpheus is just disappointed at you.
It's not irreversible, though. That was the condition by Darius. It's just very difficult.
Can you return the soul?
Kind of.
For being able to.
Okay.
Removing a soul. Okay, putting. It's a lot of jargon, but it's possible. Anyway, I got really angry. She said something. So I put her in the no-no sphere.
The no sphere. Oh, that's okay. I guess we'll try and put our soul back if that's possible.
Good news. Her body's still alive.
That's weird. Did you get the full soul?
Uncertain. It was a prototype. I know I did everything correct, though. In fact, it went a little too well, in all honesty.
Maybe you left a bit of residue. I think if you don't give her the soul back soon, she's probably gonna die.
We'll figure that out.
Okay.
Either
Alright.
way, that happened. So.
One of the
I
mages
kinda
comes
want
up to you and
apologize, but I'm gonna have to, like, not.
has anybody alerted the guard?
Yes, I alerted the guards.
Okay, I'm assuming you want them to take all these guys?
Yes. I mean, we want
Wait,
to interrogate one of them, but...
Yeah, we do want to talk to one of them ourselves.
Okay. They take care of instructing the guards to remove the bodies and the people. And they say,
Hey,
well, if you want to talk to one, you'll have to go down to the guardhouse.
I mean, we're the ones that captured them. And we're also the ones that tipped you
I
off.
have all the right
And
in the
stop
world
this.
to interrogate them.
And, stop this whole circle from going off. I think you can just
Okay,
leave us with
you
them.
can use logic to battle the autocracy as long as you want. It won't
Please
work,
just make
though.
sure that the clergy get a good look at them.
Oh yeah, some of them might be undead, so there's that too.
Oh, in that case, you guys can handle this all by yourselves.
Anyway, I have something to do real quick. So, if you excuse me, I'm going to use my massive giga brain quick. I'm gonna sit in the I'm gonna sit in the center of the circle that once was, and pull out a prismatic shard.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use it to look back into the history of this place.
He's like
Alright.
sitting in a pool of blood at this point, right?
You pull out your prismatic shard. and Shard. And you sit down in the pool of blood, and you rewind time back to when the island was still your home. You are dead center above your previous abode, your secret lair, your happy place. They put this circle right on top of your personal space.
While the day's meditating, you just see a anger,
And
brow furrowing, eyes
you
closed.
you watch as mages and other people working for the city come in and they clear everything off of this piece of property and the surrounding area and put up a wall. And they start by building this courtyard and the pillars. And as they're getting ready to lay in the courtyard, Alessandra comes down and she gives them very specific instructions on the type of mosaic that they want in the center of the courtyard, because of course it must be perfect for this apartment complex. They want a place where people can come and relax and enjoy their barbecues and their parties and their whatever they want to do in an open and public space. And she details this whole thing down to the very smallest piece of stone. And the workers, they do it. That was not me. Sorry, I was being blamed for a toot that was not my toot. Anyways, so time passes forward, the thing gets built. The apartment complexes are halfway finished as it is right now, and you come up to the present. Also, those apartment complexes look like a very nice place for people to live in. Should someone want to move a whole group of people back to Nexus and to their home, might be worth looking into.
They're not going to leave their trash.
We are the trash.
You can take the
They
people out of
will
the
open
trash,
up
but you
her
can't take the trash out of
eyes.
the people.
Briefly filled with prismatic light for a second, then fade, stand up. That was unpleasant. So, no cultists ever visited this place until the moment we came here, right?
Yep. The only time the cultists showed up was right before they started the ceremony.
During my meditation, could I do a insight investigation or perception check to catch anyone aside from who looked odd, out of place, or suspicious?
Go ahead. Make that insights check.
Damn,
Wow.
Fourth net 20.
Say that again?
I said, damn, not a fourth net 20.
No, unfortunately. You see workers come, workers go. You see a few random people wander through ostensibly on business. Some of them stop and look at the work on the ground and kind of smile or nod approvingly at the beautiful design. One man in particular doesn't seem to match the rest of them, but he seems on the up and up. He's in a red suit. And he walks through. You see Alessandra come and stare at it a lot. But that was her job in this whole thing, was to put this in and make sure it was perfect. But yeah, no real insights to it as to the motivations of the people passing through.
Gotcha. I thought I'd be able to figure something out, but it wasn't much use. I looked through the entire history of this place. Nothing.
That's worrying. I mean, if I remember correctly, two of the people she mentioned were here, right? The gnome and the soul patch dude.
Neither of them visited this place. Either that or I didn't notice them.
No, they were part of the goddess group.
Oh.
Yep. You have all the cultists. What will
Wait.
you do with them?
Wait, are these all the cultists you described?
They're all
Oh,
there.
I thought this was just two of the cultists and then a couple other members they recruited. Well,
She told you that as far as she was concerned, there was between 4 and 6 that she was aware of. 2 of whom she'd seen and could describe.
well,
No sign of that mysteriously powerful dude that walked through the portal. Whatever
no,
being we're after. It's obviously not the god of death.
no, but it's something to get my mother to worry. So still kind of worried about that. Maybe he's working with the god of death.
He's trying to summon the god of death, you don't?
I mean, we asked him if she knew about him, and she said that she knew nothing about him. So I don't think they're related. Maybe he's working for the god of death. Maybe
What if
maybe
the
they're
god
different.
of death is the master of the both of them?
Maybe they're different. Maybe they're different cells in the case, doing different jobs.
Either
She
way,
said that.
looking at this carnage, we need to get stronger.
Yeah, I mean,
say
these
we
people are.
go back to Examinus.
You want? I'm sorry. Did you say go back to Examinus?
That is that the right world name? The one with the the Leviathan.
That's Examinus. The world Orpheus is from Thursday.
The one you're looking for is...
Well, I didn't know you came from one of our dead too, Chelsea.
The one that you are looking for is or Phalon. You're looking for Phalon.
We should go back to Phalon.
Yes, I guess we do need to get stronger. Though before we head out, I do need to go meet with somebody.
Okay,
yeah.
Where do you need to go, Orpheus?
I believe I need to go see Placeholder so I can pay him for his service. I think he said to meet a week later, and I think it's been a week later.
Okay. Placeholder told you specifically, because I'm assuming you don't have it in your notes, so we're just gonna make a placeholder.
I think he gave me like a card of some sort that I could use to call them.
Yeah, he did. So go ahead and use that card.
Will do.
You hear this ring, ring, ring.
What is it?
I was wondering if you made any progress with the amulet. I asked.
Yes, it's mostly done. Give me 15 minutes. I've set it down and forgot where I put it.
Okay, where do you want to meet so I can give you the cash for it and you can give me the amulet?
You can meet me at the Saucy Pig.
Okay, I guess I gotta go find out where the saucy pig is.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
I guess I could just ask him where the saucy pig is. Where's the saucy pig?
Underside.
North and Main and Underside.
I got it. I'm gonna make my way to the saucy pig then.
All right. So you go down to the underside and you make your way to the Saucy Pig, which is a pub in Underside. It is owned and operated by the bartender.
Do you want to ride, Orpheus?
I guess I'll ask you for a ride.
All right, I'm driving this time. Just tell me where to go and put these on.
Okay.
I hand you a pair of black sunglasses, tinted.
Why do I need to put these on?
Are you really questioning me?
I mean, I don't want to look like a douchebag.
Put on the glasses.
Fine, I put the glasses on.
All right. Now, You remember that deed as I power up Fido?
Yeah.
I sold it for a lot of money. However,
Huh?
it got me interested in Earth, things. So I went on this thing called the Internet, and they have some really cool music. So just watch this.
Just for a second, did we ever give the letter to the fucking council? I think what happened is you took the letter, but then you didn't show up for the fucking next session.
Yeah, we would have delivered that.
Yeah, I guess
Got
you
it.
can say that's why you weren't there. Yeah, that works.
You're good.
All right. Anyway, I've gotten into some music, and I'll tap on Fido's side, and you begin hearing Back in Black.
I don't know what that is.
How about, bruh? You don't know Back in Black?
No, I don't really listen to music.
Uncultured Brit.
I'm sorry, I've got different tastes.
Anyway, it's
I
a
wanna-
rock and roll song.
Let me just.
Mantaro doesn't work. Have fun with that. And
Yeah,
we'll,
is being shot in the back.
we'll drive through this streets while listening to Back in Black.
Isn't that the one that starts with da 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 da? Something like that.
I think so, yeah. Anyway, it's a banger.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, old lady.
Fucking smack you, Orpheus. Anyway, we come to a stop. The music's close. This the place?
Yep, this is the place.
All right. I'll pull my goggles up. I'll wait out here for you.
The
Got it.
you know it's the place because the sign in the front has a pig and it looks like it's flirting with you.
Okay, that's a little weird.
It's a saucy pig.
It's a saucy pig. It's true to its name. I'm gonna go inside and try and find a placeholder.
Okay, placeholder is sitting in the back corner in a shaded section.
Alright. I'm gonna walk
I was
over.
right.
Oh, it's this song.
Yeah.
Oh god, you really are an old lady.
I'm gonna turn it down to absolute minimum volume so that I can not get DMCA'd for this.
I'm gonna go over to placeholder and say, have you got the amulet?
Yeah, I found it. It was under my couch cushion.
Okay. I assume that you already made the other one for my mother.
Keep in mind this entire thing that he's doing. He's pointing at you and casting message, so it's you know, it's
He's casting
message.
what?
Message. So
Message.
it is entirely mental. Yeah.
Alright, I need to get off for a bit. I gotta go do something else.
Okay.
Yes,
So
it's,
how?
it's
Good night.
ready as well.
Alright, how much is it gonna cost? I believe you said it might cost more depending on the problems with getting the one for my mother done.
It was pretty simple. I just had to duplicate the spells required, but
And also make sure that only she was able to use it.
Wait, did you give him some of like the essence of your mother or whatever? Something to sort of signify her?
I believe I told him where to find her and sent a letter to my mother explaining the situation to her. So I think somehow she would have got it with him.
it was a bit of a pain to find her. But I found it on this. I will say I did have to run from an undead horde. But
Oh, I mean that's a little weird. I mean, why were they chasing you?
I don't know. I was just there.
I think you're getting that kick out of it now.
Though she did say
You
that
didn't-
that's not a usual thing.
Did you steal their funny bone?
Get
Oh, you-
out!
Immediately.
God. No, bad a day. Go back to listen to your old lady music.
A day you feel a tap on your shoulder.
I'll turn.
When you turn around and look, there's a gigantic sailor standing behind you. I couldn't help but see you from over there and thought that I should come and introduce myself. You seem very classy for this establishment. Are you sure you're in the right place?
Oof!
Day glassy.
You're funny, old man.
I think so. Can I buy you a drink?
A drink. Absolutely. Let's go.
Well, there goes my right home.
You're
She
nice
will be
enough.
sober when she takes you.
One second.
I'll get you a
You
ride.
see a day pull out like a car key thing and press it, and Fido goes bark bark. Okay, I'm good.
Is that yours?
Yep.
Oh my
That's
goodness,
right.
it's such workmanship. I'm really impressed.
Now about that drink.
What do you want? Car like that? You deserve the best.
Bourbon on the rocks, please.
That'll be one bourbon on the rocks and one car crash.
Is that a drink name? That's glorious.
Oh yes, you have no idea. It's like a whole bunch of things all in one. It's amazing.
I'll sit down and begin to drink with the dude.
Sounds like a
Okay.
liver failure.
We need some constitution saves.
Oh, you know I love me.
How many drinks are you going to let him buy you?
After a while, Ade will insist on buying her own, and if he refuses, I'll instead start getting him drinks.
Oh, he'll gladly accept.
So we'll just start buying each other's drinks. I'll go until he collapses, because it's
Okay.
inevitable I win.
This is a drinking
Despite
war.
my size, I will win.
Okay.
That's inevitable.
So roll your con.
27.
Ooh, he's drunk pretty quick. Roll again. You're still good? He is just gradually getting drunker.
That last one hit kind of hard for me.
He is on the floor. And by on the floor, I mean he's face first in the table, drooling into the peanuts.
The last words he heard was, "Get me 3 more!" And then he collapses as I continue drinking.
The waitress comes over and she says, "Don't you think you've had enough?"
Listen here, gank. More.
Fine. And she goes back, and when she comes back, you take a drink and then roll me a perception check.
Oh, did you spit in your drink?
Okay, this beer is watered down, but you don't know it.
Does that mean advantage on the
Can I do
con
an
save?
insight check? Okay, no, I'm
Yes.
too drunk. I was gonna determine it and then investigate, but
She
both of those-
slowly starts giving you more and more water and less booze, but still charges you the same amount.
Getting fucking robbed.
I'm not wasted yet. Why? Have I become too strong for this world?
I just was become a mechanical lynch. You won't be able to get drunk ever again.
You should tell her that.
Oh no!
I don't think a day's taking that into our calculations.
I so sad right now. I have no one to talk to.
Your companion kind of lifts his head and says,
"Come here, my baby."
What did you say?
Who came? Sorry.
Your companion that had just previously passed out. He kind of groggily says, "Huh?"
Oh, you're back. Good. I don't have to have Fido talk.
It's okay, I understand. I spend weeks alone on a boat with a bunch of other men out in the middle of the sea. The Nexus Sea. There's
Name.
There's nothing out there but
What's
leviathans
name?
and astral whales. It would be
Name.
peanuts.
Peanuts. A day. My.
Oh, you mean my name, not the boat's name.
Yeah, your name.
George.
Fido.
I'm George.
That's Fido over there.
You want to see my tattoo?
Yes.
He rolls up his sleeve and starts flexing, and on his arm is a mermaid, and every time he flexes, her tail twitches back and forth. I named her Sally.
Cool. The only tattoo I have is this one. I'll roll up, like to the midriff, and there's just like someone took a think of it like a spray paint on a wall. It's just like a mechanical looking dog with a gear for a head and wrenches for a snout, and it's red.
Oh, I like that one. You ever been to the fights?
What?
Yeah, the fights.
No.
You should go sometime. Not the sanctioned ones down in Underside, but the ones in the secret pit.
Fighting?
Uh,
With that
sort of.
bastard Rosenthorn?
Who?
Well, not Rosenthorn.
Oh, he doesn't run that one.
Rosenblatt.
He attends. He knows where
Let
it is,
me
but it's not
tell
his.
you, those Rosenblatt are
You're
scum.
thinking of George Foreman, by the way.
It is George Foreman. It's one of the George Foremans.
A day will begin ranting about specifically the whatever their name is, the blood people.
Okay.
And how they were complacent in the removal of my people, and I won't stop until eventually Fido comes in, and I kind of half pass out and I get drove home.
The whole time you're talking about this, your companion is just gently patting your back and telling you, "I'm so sorry. That must be really hard. Must be so difficult. You really should come to the fights, though. They're not run by the mafia. They're run by the guy in the red suit."
Is that George?
You don't know.
Well, did he? I'm asking. Did George wear a red suit normally?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Nexus is doing the red suit.
It's pretty cool. They have some pretty fancy people there. Nice bedding, good booze. I'm starting to sober up. I need another beer. He's gonna watch as you get picked up by your mechanical dude and wander off. Come back anytime. This is my favorite place.
I guess while they're doing that, me and fucking placeholder will talk about the price. I believe the original price was 2,500 gold, but a little bit more depending on how it goes with getting the essence for making an amulet for my mother as well.
I once saw them fight an elephant against a
wait, no, it was 2,000, not 200, 500.
Was more of a feeding, it was.
What are you going on about?
No.
It's so you were saying it was about, was it 2,500 I was asking for, or 25 or 2,250?
1,600 to 2,000. I think 2,500 was if it was a pain in the ass for him to get the essence for my.
Okay, he's gonna ask you for about 1,000 total.
1,000 what?
Well, whoa, that's cheaper than a starting price before a day in Sultan.
Yeah, it was 2,000.
Oh, sorry, 2,000. My brain's. It's been a couple weeks. Okay.
It's fine.
So yeah, he's gonna give you the bare minimum.
His starting price was 1,200, and then a day insulted him, and it
Oh
drove
yeah,
up to
that's
1,600.
right. It's a day's fault. It's 2,000.
Yes,
So,
it
'cause of
is
the day.
very much a day's fault that it's 2,000.
It's a good thing that somebody came over here and got her drunk.
Speaking of which, she's been noticeable enough that he would have noticed her.
At this point, placeholder would just be ignoring her unless she makes a jibe at him. The thing with placeholder is at this point, on some level, he respects her. On another level, he wants to keep up the hostility for the bit. He's doing it for the bit. At this point, his chaotic energy is just like it won't allow him to be nice to her.
All right, so deals are made. Amulets are exchanged. I can't even remember what the amulet's supposed to do. I am a bad DM.
The amulet is supposed to let me travel back. It's basically to seal the portal so no one else can go through it, but allows me to still use the portal to go through.
Yes. So the portal is sealed for everyone but you and your mother at this point.
And my mother's one is designed so that only she can use it.
Yes. That means that if anybody from the diplomacy department for your world needs to go home, they're going to have to go through you.
Didn't they say there was another portal?
That portal is closed as of the moment these amulets were made.
Because no one else knew about the fucking portal I was using. That one was meant to be hidden.
Yeah. Basically, he didn't just close off your portal. He closed off
I only asked him to close off the hidden portal. He didn't need to do all the other ones.
Well, placeholders probably would have heard of the threat and just been like, nah, it's just safer to shut it off.
It's like him to cut it completely off.
Oh, that's a little bad. I didn't realize he was going to do that. Oh, I guess I'll have to figure out a way to fix that.
That just means you're going to be the middleman for your mom's business.
Oh no.
Fortunately for you, there's not a lot of that going to and from Exanimus, so you should be okay.
Yeah, it should be fine. They probably don't have too many people coming back and forth. And worst comes to worst, they could probably get someone to cast banishment on them to send them back.
Yeah, your diplomacy contingent is basically that ambassador and like 3 aides, so you'll be all right.
Okay.
All right. DM needs to pee, so I will be back. You guys decide what you want to do next while I am relieving myself.
Okay. That was a good question. What do you want to do next?
I mean, I imagine you guys probably head back
I suggest Runith was talking about earlier to me. He has plans in that first world we visited. We need to get stronger, and I don't think accepting more long-term jobs is going to be beneficial. For now, there's just something happening here. The darkness, or whatever you want to call it. Something's not going to go well here. And I think...
I mean, there's a reason we should still do the jobs, though. Because if we do them, that's going to increase our reputation in the town. Especially with the other factions. And that might be good.
We could also pay for advertisement. That would increase our business as well, without needing to, you know.
Well, maybe we should establish some teams that we can start sending on jobs then.
That would be a good idea. I would agree with that.
That way we could...
We have a good amount of resources right now. I say we set that up now, and then we use our newfound freedom to help Runith out.
Okay. Well, I'm alright with this plan.
But now the question is, how do we want to set the teams up, though? I suggest we send someone that's good at persuading, and then have a bunch of support people with him.
So, Runith.
No, none of us. We're exactly.
None of us. This is meant to be a secondary team.
Oh, I
to do jobs.
We should start the recruitment process. We have the capital. So, first, let's look at already created teams, like drafting an entire team for a sport. What open mercenary groups and teams for hire can we get in our roster right now? Straight off the bat, we'll give them flat hire on fee and then commission for jobs afterwards. And
Maybe we should also
And then we'll create a second layer. Teams from scratch. We'll recruit individual members and create teams artificially. One will be our A team, the other one will be our B team, and then the B team can be promoted to A team if they perform well.
Well, I would like to point out, teams that we make from scratch will probably be more loyal towards us. And we could also specialize them a bit more towards, doing their jobs.
But
Yes.
starting off, they won't have the proficiency in teamwork of a higher dog
True.
crew, which is why we need both.
I guess the way we can do this is we can get the A teams, higher A teams, get them to handle the bigger jobs, while we train up the B teams to, slowly move up.
I'm good with that plan. We could probably hire some teams from Shell Support. They've got some good people on their roster.
They're already a company though.
Yes, but they do hire out their teams occasionally.
Let's see if we can buy out Shell Support.
Ooh,
That's a good idea, actually.
Because if we can just purchase Shell Support, then
Also, I would also like to point out, now that we got more resources and information
I have
networks established.
recently done a lot of research. The average cost for buying a business is 5 times free cash flow. Which means we take their profit, not their net, their profit, times that by 5 to buy them out. That's average, though.
Okay.
they do make a lot of money. They've been an established company in this.
Well then, I think first thing to us, we need to still continue to build ourselves up so we can do that.
Yes,
It's going to be a bit before we have that cash.
I can
Let's
handle some
try and poach
advertisement.
some smaller mercenary teams before we go after a big fish like Shell Support.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I was talking about
Also-
hiring like one specific one team from them, buying out one team from them as opposed to, buying out
The
their
problem
entire
is-
company.
The problem is that just buying one team from them, that's going to give them a heads up that we're also doing this. They probably will report that to their.
They already know that we're doing this. We're openly
Oh,
been showing that
I mean,
we're doing
we've-
jobs.
To be fair, it's just been us doing those jobs, the CEOs and all that. And their perspective, we might just be an adventuring group, not really a big threat to them. They don't know that we're planning to establish other teams and start compete with them.
I mean, they'd know that if we tried to buy them out anyway.
Which is why I'm saying we don't do that right now until we, have the funds to give them offer they can't really refuse.
I say we ignore Shell Support for now.
Alright.
They're a big fish in a small pond, we'll leave them be. We'll try and poach smaller teams under the cover mercenary. There's plenty of good workers in Underside, however, they aren't exactly the most reputable people.
I say we should probably avoid the worst of those.
Obviously, however, there are some good gems in that pile, regardless of their flaws. So, I say for now we try and poach anywhere from 1 to 3 already created teams from anywhere in Upside or Lower Side. However, they must not be affiliated with another organization like Shell Support. They can't be a contracted team.
I also think maybe we should buy out some of the fucking supply companies, general stores, merchant stores, weapon stores, and get them under our mega Akis. I know not right now, I'm just saying later when we do have the cash. If we can buy them out and get them to supply us, that'll make our jobs a lot easier. We could also offer discounts to members of our group, which would increase the incentive of other people to join us.
Not a bad idea.
That's a good idea.
There is something else I think we should start looking into. The dynamic solutions, fraud that screwed us over that a while ago.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Oh, did you find something about them? Hell? Did you figure out who it was?
Nope. But I'm on the tail. I'll give you an update later.
Okay, that's good to know.
I've got nothing conclusive. After all, something else happened in the middle of that.
Oh?
Yeah, my house.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm living in a goddamn garage right now.
I mean, you were living in a garage anyway. It was just
It
underground.
was a secret base, and it was awesome.
It was pretty cool.
You never went there.
I heard Orpheus talking about it.
Did you?
I mean,
you swore to secrecy.
I never said anything about that. I have no clue what I never said anything about this.
Ade starts slowly pulling a prison shank out of her pocket and
I never said
gesturing it
anything
towards
about the
Orpheus.
fucking secret base.
On a
in
side
character.
note,
Orpheus, you talk in your sleep, buddy.
I don't. How the hell did you find out about our secret base?
side note, squirrel
Actually, wait.
brain.
I think I know how he found out about it. His brother fucking probably dug it up and found it. And that's probably how he knows.
And if that's
Also-
the case, then he would have said that.
Yeah. Also, how would you know Orpheus sleep talks?
Because the fact that his little sleeping closet is literally the closet to Elokio's workshop.
I realized he moved out of that a while ago.
Yes, but yeah.
Yeah, Orpheus, I don't know. Orpheus definitely doesn't sleep talk. I don't think he would do that.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We were
Okay.
just.
She can't hear us yet. You heard her through my
What
mic.
happened to the fancy deck of cards that you had?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, you're talking about my my deck of God.
Is that what it's called? Sure.
I named it, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got it, and somewhere on Fido.
And you haven't done anything with that since Earth?
No, it's pretty dangerous, so I tend to leave it.
How dangerous is dangerous?
I give you about a 25% chance of death if you pull a card.
That is pretty dangerous.
Well, you know.
Actually, it's more like 15, but there are a lot of things that deck can do.
If I asked you if I could pull one,
My answer would be why?
curiosity?
You want to die that bad?
Not really death I'm seeking, no.
You got a 15% chance of it, apparently.
It's good odds. The math's not that great, but I feel like that's good odds.
My answer would be get your own damn deck.
And how does one do that?
I don't know. Find it up your own ass. I don't even remember where I got the damn thing.
If only you had an
Actually,
elephant
no idea.
brain.
It was the dragon's horn.
Oh.
Alright, so you know what we want to do.
Highly advise against pulling a con.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like if we keep pulling those cards, somebody's gonna get hurt.
I pulled one and was fortunate.
See,
Why I have it.
exactly.
I'm lucky.
Like, but I'm not gonna search Fido for it. That's why I'm asking you, Bishop.
You want a card?
Yeah.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I can't wait to see him get fucking
What's
wish.
the worst that could happen? Really?
Fido. He'll walk over to me, and out of a dimensional pocket pops a leather-bound little satchel with gold lining and silver decorations of like on each different face of the pack is tarot card like iconography. I'll take up the single pouch, open it up, and sit across from the meeting chair. How many you want?
This one.
All right. Do you want to pull it, or shall I put it down for you when you flip it?
I feel like I should pull it. I feel like.
All right. In other words, do you want to do this via generator, or do you want to do it deck of card style
Oh.
that I did last time? I got the.
Sure, you can do it. Deck card style. More entertaining that way.
All right, 1 second. Let me turn on my light so you can see, and then.
We gotta watch Trusty decide your fate. Will you die because you pulled death? Or will you be straight up become evil because you pulled the card that fucking changes your alignment?
Hello, friends. Which side is what?
Oh, may I pull one as well?
Okay. Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't be pulling this many cards,
So
please.
these cards
This is
are
gonna
the ones that
this
have
is gonna end
already been
horribly.
pulled and don't belong in the deck. So there's these
How many
are
cards
the
have you
cards
pulled?
that are active. I've pulled one.
Oh.
The rest of those cards are cards that simply don't belong in the deck. Because, you know,
Got
there's
it.
duplicate cards for a normal.
If I get the alignment switch, that'd be interesting because I'm lawful neutral. So
I think you just become chaotic neutral then.
You would just become chaotic neutral, yeah.
Ah, shit, I
Chaotic.
injured my hand. I can't do a card flick. Ow.
Oof, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, I've got a prick in my thumb. I'm not sure if you can see it, but
Yeah. Yikes.
it was from a nail I tried to cut and then. I'll just mix up the cards real quick.
It's probably a good idea. So what are the cards that have been pulled out already?
Just one. It's the one with
the throne,
yeah,
I believe it was.
King of Hearts?
believe that was it. Yes.
Throne. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill?
I
And
did.
you-
I gained
you
expertise actually.
Oh. And double your proficiency bonus made with that skill. Okay, so yeah, you get expertise. You gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world.
All right.
However,
Darus, let me know when to stop shuffling the cards here.
Stop.
All right, 1 second. All right. So this right here, your card.
Yeah.
Okay.
oh
So?
boy.
I have not looked at it. Shanti, are you here?
Yes.
All right. Darus has pulled a card from the deck of many things.
Which card has he pulled?
That's a good question.
About to find out.
Hold on 1 second.
No, show us.
I will in a second.
He's
I
looking it
must-
up first.
I must
Just
see
the card
his fate.
first.
Oh, I'm a fucking dumbass. This was the deck with the cards that don't belong.
Oh,
Oh
Oof.
my god. Oh
So
my.
I gotta shuffle this again.
Your
Your fate has been
Ow.
extended. Here.
what did he get that made you realize that?
He got a 6 of cards, and there's only ace, 2,
Jack.
queen, king, and jack. So
Yeah.
that's why that deck is bigger. I should have checked it first.
You should put that deck in a separate drawer so you never accidentally do that again.
Because they go in the same case, but I invert them, so I know which one is.
So wait, when you pull a deck, do you not put that card back?
know, 'cause it's
when you
used.
pull a card from the deck of many things, it's used.
Ah, I see.
It evaporates basically.
You never see that again. So if he pulls like the death or something, Chelsea doesn't have to worry about ever pulling the death card.
Alright, Darus, anytime you want me to stop shuffling, you can.
But you could pull the void and just get your soul sucked out of your body.
All right. Oh shit.
I don't know if
That's
okay
worrying.
is a good thing or a good thing.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
What did he get?
Okay. Well,
What did you get?
man, this is in character.
Uh-oh.
Was
Jack of Hearts.
Jack
The
of
Knight.
Knight? What did this do?
You gain the service of a 4th level fighter who appears in the space you choose.
Oh,
Is that the one?
Yep.
Within 30 feet of you, the fighter is the same race as you, serves you loyally until death, and believes the fates have drawn him or her to you. You control this character.
Wow!
All right.
We were just talking about putting together a team.
Okay.
well,
Of course.
we've got the captain of our first team, I guess.
Yeah, apparently, jeez.
do you guys want to roll him up, or do you want me to do it?
You
Darus,
probably.
you make a 4th level fighter. I think that's fair.
Oh, you want me to make a 4th?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's your card. You gotta make him.
So, if you don't mind me role playing it, at least for this first bit, Darus, then
Mm-hmm.
so we're in the meeting room. Adae's got her legs kicked up on the table, the deck outstretched in front of you. She pulls a card as a wisp of gold magic flings around it. Actually, no, she outstretches the deck to you because you wanted to pull it.
Mm-hmm.
You pull a card and turn it around, and you see on the card is Jack of Hearts, and in it is a Luxon in proud armor with a glaive around its head, staring straight up at the sky, with its glaive implanted in the ground, a foot up on a stone. And as that happens, the card bursts into light. The entire room is blinded, and standing upon the stone table of our meeting room is like an 8-foot tall Luxon knight in glorious plate armor. Not quite as bedazzled as yours, but it is something else. I
Yeah.
live to serve.
See,
The
I knew it
Luxon
was
has
pulling it.
guided me to you, my lord.
A new pulling one would be a good idea. Luxon never steers me wrong.
It looks like this device isn't registered.
Shut up!
The Luxon Alexa? Alexa, is the
Alex-
Luxon confirmed?
Alex, oh no.
Close enough,
He puts down
apparently.
he puts down his glaive or other weapon that suddenly materializes in his hand, that you choose later on, and takes a knee. What have you wish of me?
What is your name first, I guess?
That is for you to decide.
Okay,
My name is whatever you will. The fates have decreed my actions as true.
God, I gotta fucking pick a name?
You have to make this character, Jen.
Yeah, this is the character you gotta design. You don't have to do this right
This-
now, I'd say.
This
what
is
you
your
do.
punishment for drawing from the deck.
My old name has lost purpose. Please, grant me a name so I may rise in service.
Lex.
Zunizi.
Well, I would like to say that you haven't died.
Yeah,
Does
I mean, I told you a 50% chance was pretty good.
Ooh,
Well,
ooh,
down the
ooh,
cards-
I want to
does
pick a
that-
card. I want to pick a card.
I don't think we should continue to pick cards because the chance of has just gone up. There's one less card in there now.
Oh, pshaw. I'm a copper elf. We're known for our luck.
And I'm a halfling. We're also known for our luck. I don't think we should pull it.
Look, Kiara just gave you the "please hold my beer and watch this" phrase for D&D.
Pretty much.
You gonna let Lokia pull a card, Trusty? If he gets his soul stolen, I don't have to go on a fucking mission to find him again.
Yeah, no, I have a backup character, by the way. I should say I do have a backup character planned if Alokiar dies.
I kind of did too. So
No, I actually do. And Shanti remembers what my idea
Keep
for my
doing
backup
this,
character is.
and someone's going to get the end of the bucket. You know that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's how
we're
it
fully
works,
aware.
yeah.
That's how the deck of many thing works.
Well, I've got the deck up, so I won't stop anyone. But you've been warned.
He's a fighter, right?
How many cards are
He's a
left in there now?
4th level fighter.
4th level fighter.
I don't know. There's like 20.
If you don't want to deal with it right now, I can put it in the active contracts that you need to make him.
I'm just slowly going through the character creation with it. So
Cool beans.
Okay, there are. This is the second card, so there's 20 in here right now. 1,
boy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You know what? I'm absolutely going to push my luck. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
2 cards?
2 cards!
Might as well make it fucking 3 and do a tarot reading.
Fine. Let's do this.
Okay, Orpheus is gonna just take fucking 50 steps back. I don't have a good feeling about this.
See, I can't really say anything
No.
because the last time I played with a deck of many things, I drew 14.
Why?
What?
Because I can.
And how did that go?
Pretty well, actually.
see, this is just proving the point that you should pull. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Orpheus is gonna see all this shit happen. He's gonna just go to the very edge of the room just in case he needs a bolt.
You make a good point. You make a very good point there, Ade. Let's do 3 then.
I'll be right back.
You sure? These cards. They're the shit, my man.
I'm aware.
Very well then. 1 second while I open up Google to get the inner meaning of each individual tarot card so I can do an actual tarot card reading.
First one he draws is the void. Oh man, that would suck.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
I guess we're doing a tarot.
Oh no, no,
I
I'm
can't find it. I'll just
reading
let me.
something
I'm
else.
gonna move my keyboard away so I have room. There we go. All right, let me know when you guys can see my hand.
I mean,
we can see the
bottom half of
thumb.
your hand.
We can see
I
the
can
wrap.
see your belt.
Alright, I'm back.
The belt.
Has he
Bam.
pulled one yet?
What about now?
This is like a
Yep.
bad
My hand.
amigo.
Little bit low. Bring it back.
How well?
Okay,
How low can you see this card?
we can see the bottom half of it.
The bottom, like this?
No, little. We can see more than that.
Okay.
You can see like half a card. I think that's a good way to say it.
TV's blocking the way.
Enough to know what you've drawn.
That is true.
How about that? How about
Yes, we can see the card now.
that? Can you
Oh
see it? there?
god.
Okay. So, should I shuffle or should I not?
Absolutely shuffle, please.
As you wish.
The DM votes death
I hope you know.
or
So,
void.
as I'm doing this real quick, a day shuffling the cards, I would have you know that I take no responsibility for any damage, nor benefit these cards give you. Though, I would ask you not to wish for my demise if you do.
Of course not. Especially not after you would have. If I. Wait, a wish? Is that a possibility?
Yes.
Yeah, you get free wishes.
Oh, shoot. Well, I solemnly swear to
However,
do no harm to
I
you or
do
yours.
humbly ask for a donation. If fortune does find you favorable, I won't wish it, since this quite literally can kill you.
Of course. I mean, to be fair, it's going to go to the company, then the company's going to eventually circle back to us.
Sorry.
These are my cards, so a donation is appreciated. You do.
Of course.
Here we are. Now I'm gonna do a test card just so that way. Yeah, hold up. Where's the that's in there. So this is a card from the deck that'll be shuffled back in. I want to know if you guys can read it or not. So these three are still over here. Can you guys see it okay?
Yes, we can see it just fine.
So back into the deck it goes. Here we are, gentlemen.
I'm to see if a lucky will down on.
Wait, you drew 3?
I
He
drew
three.
3.
Oh God.
He's a crazy little elf man.
Jack of diamonds.
The Jack of Diamonds.
Don't read its
Stop.
effect yet. Tell me its card.
It is the star.
Star.
Fuck.
What's up? Death or void.
So we have to
Oh.
resolve that first. What does it do?
Increases one of your ability scores by 2. The score can exceed 20, but can't exceed 24.
Oh shit.
24 intelligence, baby.
God damn.
Yeah. In your life, you will soon experience much change. For the beginning has yet to be, and for the end has yet to begin.
He's gonna have fucking death in there and he's gonna die right in front of you as you say that.
The two of diamonds. Tell me its name before any of you read its effect.
Comet.
Comet. Isn't that a good one?
Following change. Results can swing either way. But for your efforts come rewards.
Sean, do you want to read out the effect of the comet?
If you single-handedly defeat the next hostile monster or group of monsters you
I didn't even read
encounter,
the
you
card
gain
effect. I did that
experience
right?
points enough to gain 1 level. Otherwise, this card has no effect.
Oh, so if you can
I didn't even know the card's effect, and I
Yeah,
did
you
like
did it pretty good. Yeah.
tarot right.
Yeah.
so we can fucking kill something. Just oh okay, go find a rat and kill it.
So,
Yeah,
Ruh-roh, Raggy, this don't look good.
Oh
uh-oh.
no.
You never
was
want to
the-
see Mara solve that. That's not good.
All right, what's the
I'm gonna look up its name before.
Oh,
Oh, no.
come on.
The question is, should I have stuck with 2?
Ruh-roh, that isn't a good name.
Should I have stuck with 2?
You should have stuck with 2, you pushed your luck. What did you get?
No.
Okay.
What did he get?
Your challenge awaits in the future. Stirring beneath, as the star looks upon you, the comet flies, and in it will land an inferno. Queen of clubs, flames.
Queen of
Flames.
I sense your challenge is approaching.
A powerful demon becomes your enemy. The devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life, savoring your suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity lasts until either you or the devil dies.
Oh shoot!
God.
That is the thing I have to kill to gain a level.
That is a gift. That is a gift that I will spring on you when I'm ready.
Oh
You
shoot!
don't have to kill that specifically.
I mean, all you need to go do is find a rat and kill
question.
that.
Can we spurn the cards a little bit since Comet is weird? Can we have his, since this is a tarot reading, can we have it read like one where the star starts his journey, the comet readies his challenge, and the flame is his challenge. So if he beats this devil single-handedly, he'll gain a free level.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful. Have fun with that. I saved you a
boy.
lot of trouble since if we get into a big fight, the comet won't be worthless. So these are going back into here.
So look, you now need to stop trying to fight a fucking devil.
Well, Loki does now have a 24 intelligence, to be fair.
Damn, fuck me. How didn't you have a 22 intelligence before?
About the method of your donation.
Because of my armor.
Gotcha.
And the
About the
armor
method of your-
doesn't have a cap on it.
Alokia.
Hmm?
Luck has smiled upon you. Now, about the method of your donation.
Yes, the next large payout of over 1,000 gold that we get, my entire share will go to you.
Acceptable. Anyone else?
No, I'm
Oh,
good.
boy.
I know not to push my luck. 3 people have gotten pretty good. No, 2 people have gotten pretty good stuff. If I push my luck here,
I'm lucky.
Uh-oh. We did just hear about an arena full of powerful enemies.
Yeah.
oh,
You do have a active contract available to go to said arena, by the way.
Oh, shoot. I get the horrible feeling the moment we go there.
Right, that was what was that? That was
Pharaon's contract.
Theron, yeah.
That reminds me, I need to take the ball off here.
As fun as drawing
goodness.
cards are, I don't want to risk death, so.
That's entirely fair.
It's like
So what is the chance of death now that 4 cards have been removed?
Genuine death? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Now, I think you mean 5 cards have been removed.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So there are 17 cards left. Genuine death. So we'll count dungeon as a death.
We will
What does
count.
dungeon do?
It's
You disappear into a suspended state of animation in the middle of fucking nowhere on a different plane of existence.
Oh,
Skull.
We'll count.
Technically.
Idiot's just really bad, but it's not death, so.
I mean, dungeon just means that we might have to perform a fucking rescue mission.
We'll count ruin as basically death. So that's.
What does ruin do? I assume from that it just completely
Ruin
destroys you.
all wealth. Period.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, if guys, if Elokia had drawn Ruin, because I'm the one that's doing the rolling for Megagarchy, we would have just lost Megagarchy.
Would we? I think that's shared wealth.
Yeah, that's kind of.
You would have just been taken off of the contracts for all of the business.
Would have disappeared.
You'd have to re-earn your share.
All right. So we'll count Skull as kind of death because it's really, really, really hard to kill.
And of course, the Void is literally just death.
Can you use your Revive to bring back someone from the Void death?
No. Wish is the only thing that... No, Wish can't restore your soul.
It's because you're trapped inside of the object, so...
Anything that gives you XP, I will modify to be better. So, like, if you get Sun, I'll let you have a legendary as well.
Official death, there are only 2 cards in the deck that can do that. So your chances of death are about 8% if you draw a card. However, bad things now very much outweigh good things in the deck.
Well, I mean, the Wish card is still in there somewhere.
That it is. The moon is still about in there. I have my plans for the deck. There are ways to circumvent it, which is why I've let you guys thin it out a bit, despite the risks to my plan.
One of us might have just actually got a Wish.
Watch, he gets Wish, and he's like, I want to live forever.
Wish is good and all. I mean, it's the best card. However, the one I really want is much better. Well, not much better. It depends on the DM.
Doesn't the fucking Moon card give you 3 wishes?
It gives you 1d3.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you used to roll for it.
All right. So, now that the deck has been drawn, the devil has been cast. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, we were talking about that while you were gone. So, we officially have a large amount of cap. Oh dear, my mic's still on. Anyway, we still have a large amount of capital. So we've decided to outsource our So, we've decided to outsource, to finally start doing the purpose of Megacarchy, which is to outsource. We talked about buying out shell support, but we put that on the back since they're pretty big fish in this small pond. So, our first goal is to... Do we want to buy 1 to 3? Should we buy just 2 or 1 team? Like, how many teams should we try and go?
How many teams can
Let's-
we handle right now is the question.
I would say
First we
2
should-
teams would be ideal.
I said
Yeah,
two
you know
teams as well.
what? You know what? Start with 2 teams, see how they do, see if they actually bring us in a profit, and then we can expand maybe to 3 teams from there.
So, Orpheus, we'll assign you to underside. You're to look for... Me and you will be on an underside. We'll look for a team that isn't too roguish and untrustworthy. Like, they're underside, so you're not going to get the best of the barrel. But skilled enough to handle high-paying jobs. We're looking for a mercenary team that isn't affiliated with any companies like Shell Support, which are like contractors. We're trying to contract an already formed, isolated team with an upfront payment and then commission based on the jobs. And then Darus and Alokiar, you two are on the upside to find a mercenary team the same way, using your clergy contacts. Actually, should we buy 1 team and then get 1 team from scratch?
Yeah, that could work. We can then
Okay.
test out how effective the 2 teams would be.
Alokiar and Darus, you two are gonna start trying to form a team from scratch. Darus, try and find either a paladin or a cleric of any religion in Nexus that is looking for a little bit of adventure, trying to help people, whatever. Alokiar, just look for...
I mean, we already have a fighter for the first team. You know what we
Yeah,
could do to just
yeah.
summoned.
So, cleric or paladin, Darus. Alokiar, look for any mercenaries, impoverished nobles, someone who can be the talker of the team, or just a general mercenary works as well, to fill out the team. Let's say we want 5 total members, so each of you try and find 2 people.
So we need a charismatic leader for the team, do we?
Actually, what is the... We don't know what the fighter's persuasion is, do we?
We'll assume it's not very high.
Yeah, fair enough.
Ilokiar has a candidate in mind.
What are
So
you gonna throw your brother in the team?
Each of you try and find 2 people for the scratch team, and me and Ricky will try and find a full team to buy out. So 1 team will be on training wheels, the other one will be straight get-go. That's our plan. Because then, Shanti, once we got 2 teams to outsource our work to start getting a reputation faster, that frees us up for adventures. So we planned on going to help Runith. Next.
Awesome. So, here's what you're going to need to do for me to get these individuals found. Let us start with the team on underside. I need you guys to... You can either make 1 roll with an assisted, giving the other person advantage, or you can both roll, and we'll go with the average.
I'll say... I think this will be investigation, right?
Yes.
I'll just
I
give
have that
Trusty... Yeah, because that's just a high roll in general.
So go ahead and roll that with advantage.
Alright. I have an additional +1 to this. I'll type to you and Orpheus Y in a sec.
Okay. Okay. Acceptable.
Actually, keep that secret because I don't know what that is.
Wonderful.
Now, I am going to tell you that anybody you find is going to be half your level. At the end of this game, you'll be at level 6, so anybody you find is going to be level 3.
I
So there'll
want
be a level
to
3 team with
that
a level 4
higher.
fighter in the group.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that group will have a little bit of a distinct advantage.
I want to boost
Wait, no, this
that
is the team with fighter. Never
higher.
mind. This won't be the training mode team. I don't suppose you can cast guidance.
I cannot. Kibble's artificers don't get cantrips like
I'm
actual.
surprised you don't have an all-purpose
Which is
tool.
sad.
Well, is that your final number? Just so that I know.
Deciding whether to use inspiration or not.
Honestly,
Yeah.
might be worth it here. We are trying to establish a team that we can trust, and that a little evil. That won't be very good for us.
Yeah. All right. Let me open up my notes. I don't have the doc open. There it is. Oh, it's my last one. Oh, I should have been.
I'll be right back, but Shanti, I just sent you Noel.
Excellent. I will, of course, I'll let you be in charge of Noel.
Oh shit!
Nope.
It was worth it. It was worth it.
I have been nat 20ing like a motherfucker.
Okay. So, you get really lucky. You see, the other day you were in a bar down on Underside drinking with a fellow who took a shine to you. Not like a creepy romantic shine, but more like a camaraderie sort of shine. And it turns out he's part of a small mercenary group that's out on their own and looking for a company.
Oh
So,
fuck!
me and Orpheus will head down to that one dude's fighting place that I was told about, and I'll look for him. Or I'll head to the bar and look for him.
He is at the bar, and he's like,
Hey.
"Oh, a day! You want a drink?"
I'm on business this time, but I can afford a few.
What are you looking for?
I slide into the seat, Orpheus next to me. Have you ever heard of a company called Megagaki Corping?
I've been hearing good things about them. They say they've been doing some real work here.
Well, we happen to be in the progress of expanding. I'm an executive there. I'll pull out a business card and place it on the table. We've heard your team is floating between jobs at the moment.
We are, and we're open to anybody who's willing to pay.
We'll offer you a flat 200 gold piece higher on fee for your team. Just joining, not even doing any jobs yet. 200 gold piece to join and work for us exclusively.
Do we get to stay at the state?
The
I
state.
mean, live on campus or whatever it is you guys, wherever you work.
We have a building. Orpheus, do we have extra rooms?
I don't know if the buildings are so. We could probably make modifications.
We do, yes. We have plenty of extra rooms.
You finished the expansion, guys, so you have room.
Okay, yeah. We should have rooms.
We will provide room, however, we don't provide board. So
That's okay. We just need a place to sleep other than under a park
and
bench.
it's an upside.
Oh, very ritzy upside is.
So let's get down to brass tacks.
Well, there's
starting out. This is starting out. But think of it as a trial period. We take 15% commission on all jobs. You prove yourself, 10%. Even if you're even more efficient, it'll go lower. Probably somewhere around 5% if you're really, really good. That being said, you're an already completed team. We're hiring not only for you, you lovely drunk bastard. We're hiring your full team. We've heard good things about them, and we need someone to do some jobs.
There's 3 of us. I'm the muscle. We have a bard, Nicolette. Me, of course, you know me. I'm George Foreman, son of George Foreman, the blacksmith. And we have a magic person, healer, named Eloise. I should write those down.
So should we?
I'm putting them in.
You effective with those numbers? Only 3?
Yep. We have a couple guys we call in on when we have need, which we could introduce you to.
If you can get 5 people to sign up, if you can get 5 people, here, take this card. It's got the address of a building on it. Come by any day of the week, any time, so long as it's not before 7 a.m. or after 8 p.m. You'll be welcomed into the building, and we can have a talk with you. You get at least 5 people. We'll hire more than 5 if the 200 gold hire round bonus is enough.
Okay. They are able to pull in a ranger and a rogue as well. So that's the name of everybody. I will add them to the list on my thing after. Well, I'll do it right now. I'll mark it as Team 1.
Mark it as A team.
A team. Okay, I'm gonna need to make a new thing.
They'll get an interview, but pretty much they're all instantly hired. Someone take 200 gold away from the company funds.
Yep, I can do that. It's my job as the accountant.
Okay.
So if they each get a pouch of 40 gold up front, they get their they get rooms, individual, and then they're we'll get them a job soon enough. Let's move to upside team.
Okay. Side note, just business note for the game. When you roll for these guys, I'm not gonna do sheets for them.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't need them to
yeah.
have individual sheets.
Just letting you know, it's just gonna be an average thing. Okay. Our upside counterparts. Who wants to start?
Probably a Lokiar with some investigation, because although Darus, would you be able to assist in the investigation?
Or,
as in like advantage?
I mean, what are we investigating for?
Well, we're looking for people.
Who specifically?
You remember you're trying to establish the B team.
Well, first and foremost, Elokiar would like to approach his brother.
Ah, hello. How are you today?
Hello, Alandal. So, I have a question for you.
And that would be?
You see, we're forming this, you can call it a squad, a team of people. And we need somebody to do the talking for this team. Somebody to be the charismatic, I wouldn't call
fighting your brother. He doesn't have the time. You don't.
You're looking for a front man.
Indeed.
I'm flattered, but no.
Well, fair enough. But I figured you might be able to find a noble who is, you know, charismatic, albeit in a bad circumstance. Someone who, you know, might be willing to do something for a little bit more cash to meet the upside tax requirements.
I think I know just the fellow.
All right.
Do you remember back when we were learning with the other young nobles, you know, fighting and, you know, playing around? There was a fellow named Lirin.
Lirin.
Yeah, his father gambled away their fortune. He has a title, but no property to his name. But all the training that a noble would receive. I've heard he's quite talented at convincing people to fund his endeavors.
Oh.
And actually very talented. It's really kind of a piteous thing that he's not doing better for himself. He's slowly pulling his family out of the hole, but it's his father's put them so far under that there any help he could receive would be appreciated, and I'm sure he would work hard for you.
I imagine he's in your circle.
Yeah.
Understandable. Well, I shall shoot him an invite then. Would you deliver the notice to me so that he knows it's, you know, through you and through a reputable source? It's for our company, Megagaki.
Ah, excellent.
All right.
I'll send him your way.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, no, we're going to go find some other candidates now. If you find anyone else, feel free to send them our way. But yeah, we're going to go find some other candidates. Thank you for the suggestion. Let me write him up this letter real quick. Then he's gonna go write a letter and hand it to Alandel and sign it, whatever. Use the Volin family seal. Now that he's the favorite child.
Okay.
As much as that gives him dread.
Yes, as much as that terrifies him, it does let him use the seal now that he's technically the heir. How are things going with mother and father, by the way?
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
I imagine it's very much not the same old.
It's nice to be ignored.
Yeah, it wears on you a little bit. But remember, you've still got me. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Oh, don't worry. Mom and Dad remind me every day.
Oh boy. So, I guess welcome to my boat. Anyway,
I don't know which position's worse.
they both have their perks. Anyway, we're gonna head out now. Have a good day, Landel.
I will try. I'm avoiding Mom right now. She keeps coming around asking me what went wrong.
That sounds like her. Anyway, he's gonna give his brother a little salute, and head out.
If you need my help with anything, don't be afraid to ask. I could use a distraction.
Of course. Yeah, just I'll let you know. All right.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, Darus. Here, let's do some investigating. I think something about the card game earlier, just so many things just fitting into place now. It's very nice. I feel smarter. It's
You realize
wonderful.
you have like a demon, devil, fiend coming after you now, right?
The Nexus will block that thing out.
I thought it only blocks out gods.
Yes, and things that threaten the plane, which demons do that.
It's not threatening the plane, it's just threatening you.
I do wonder, though, where do they go?
What do you mean?
Because, you know, we've seen reports of things appearing, but they disappear pretty quickly. So they do enter the plane, it's just that they don't stay here for very long.
Alright,
I
you
don't
can
know.
go ask what's his face. I forget what his name is, the speaker or whatever.
Oh, the speaker of the plane?
Yeah.
I mean, we do need to go talk to him anyway, but...
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Something about him is just really kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, never met him, so I wouldn't know.
Again, to be fair, I was also like 9 at the time, so...
Isn't everyone a little weird when you're that age?
Yeah, but he seemed extra friendly with the children.
Oh god. That wasn't what I was expecting.
Cell phone.
Dion, your face. Oh man, you're just like,
I don't know what my face looks like, so
It's just
you gotta...
shock and awe.
I guess we
Definitely
could.
wasn't shocked. I was smiling.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sure. That's what they all say.
But yeah,
the
anyway.
clergy, see if they have a paladin or a cleric that they can spare for a while.
Alright.
Can you assist me in some investigation then?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I found it.
Okay, you're looking for a cleric?
Cleric or a paladin, and / or a paladin.
Ricky,
Alright.
I found it.
At a D4 for guidance.
Oh.
I found it. Ricky.
Okay.
29.
Both of your guys' rolls were pretty good. You actually find a paladin. Her name is Kiara.
Silver
And
name.
she is a paladin of the goddess of magic.
Okay.
Solid choice. Solid choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else looking for peeps?
How charismatic is Kiara?
On a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 9.
Oh, it's good. Good.
This is pretty good because Noel is like a 2.
Yep.
Yes. We do need to find more people. They just had to find a team. We have to find each individual person.
Well, I also have access to the Mage Guild.
That is true.
Or the Mage.
You could offer the
College.
position to one of your interns. See if they'll be interested.
That's
Just
true.
put some.
They would be around the proper level.
Yep. You can add an intern.
Just call it some fucking
Okay.
some what's the word?
It'll be good practice for him.
Work experience.
Hey,
Just work experience.
We've promoted you from unpaid intern into paid intern.
Did we ever name your interns?
We did not. No.
Okay,
No.
they're hereby dubbed Bosley and Jenkins.
We're taking Bosley.
Okay, I'll add Bosley to Bean Turn team.
Cool.
Bosley
Bosley
sounds like the name of a crazy man.
Jenkins reminds me too much of Jim Jam, and that terrifies me. I hope that's fair, at least.
So let's see. We got a fighter. We got a paladin. We got a mage.
Okay. No, we have a sorcerer, a paladin, and a mage.
Bosley's a wizard.
Oh, wizard. Okay.
So we need some marshals in there because Liren's a sorcerer.
I mean, Karen's a paladin. That's martial-ish.
I mean, I think I know where I could find one.
You also already.
Who's Bosley again? He's a wizard.
Yeah, Bosley's
Bosley's
one of the interns.
You also already have the loyal fighter that you can throw in there as well.
That's true.
Yeah, he's team captain. What was his name? Noel?
The level 4 fighter that he got from the tarot card.
Oh yeah, I already have Noel on the list.
Yeah, Noel's already on the list.
So now we have 3.
So, I have a question. Since these NPCs will be half our level normally, should they have will they like
because Noel is level 4. So what I'm doing is for A team, you'll have a +3 to the roll for them. For B team, you'll have a +4.
Okay.
Well, I think we probably also have a +3 for them because while they do have an experienced captain, they are also
they're from scratch. They have no team experience.
Yeah, they have no.
Okay, they're both at 3 then.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say
we could say B team has more potential than A team, but right now they're like experience.
Go
on.
I was just gonna say because there's only 3 people on the team, I could technically go to my boxing ring, fighting pit, whatever you want to call it.
4. There's Noel, Liren, Kieran, and Bosley. Kira and Bosley.
And
You
don't
have
you need to
4.
wait for? Don't you
Oh,
need
do
to
we have
go
4?
grab? Yeah, don't you need to go grab that noble as well? The one that's going to be the face of the party.
That's Liren, isn't it?
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah. So we
Is
need
that
one
Liren?
more. Right now
Maybe
we've got 2 casters and a half caster and a marshal.
maybe
Was
we
that
need a
for
healer then in
eight?
this case, a cleric. Or maybe we need like a support guy, like a bard.
Whatever you guys can find.
Was gonna say, is that was
Marshall
that for A or
Marshall.
B?
That's for
for
B team.
A
A's
team is fully rostered.
A team was just us finding a group that's already been established. B team's making a group out from scratch.
How hard would it be to find a druid?
Oh, actually, Drill's a good fit, I would say.
Not hard at all. They just
That
roll
could fit.
good.
That could fit both like health and support.
All right, we could do a druid. Let's pull a druid in here. Let's make a roll
Yeah.
for it. Same thing.
Fine.
Advantage
Fine.
investigation with a
Mhm.
guidance.
Little guidance. Nice little guidance.
Damn.
32.
B team has more potential. You sure
just
you don't
send
want me to
it
make that a 4 roll? So you do find a druid. It's an older gentleman. And his name is Gregor.
Okay, that's a good name for a druid.
I've just realized that just by increasing my intelligence to 24, I technically. Oh no.
By having
What?
their classes, it also means if you have something specialized you need to do, we can calculate that in.
It means I also can have a 24 strength as well.
Oh, because you yeah.
Because of the
Oh, no.
artificial strength.
What is your saving throw right now?
My saving throw for intelligence is a +10.
So that's an 18.
Plus no. What do you mean by 18? What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm being stupid. My bad. Yeah, +10.
With proficiency bonus, which is +3, because I'm proficient in intelligence saving throws, because, I mean, intelligence saving throws aren't very common, but I also have a +10 to Arcana, History, Investigation.
I meant your DC saving throws when you cast spells.
Oh, my save. I see.
Yeah.
Yes, I have an 18 saving throw.
Nice.
That's a youch. That's an oof.
Maybe you should get a fucking all-purpose tool and boost it up to a 19.
Maybe. Yeah, that's gonna be a youch. Especially, well, and the thing is that if I do successfully by myself kill that demon, I would be a level above you guys.
Devil.
You're right, it's a devil, my bad. Demons would be a lot more threatening.
Well, technically, devil is just a species.
That's true. That's fair.
Demons and devils are 2 different things.
Yeah.
In fact, devils are more terrifying because they tend to be smarter.
That's also fair.
Devils are the worst enemies.
And they can fly.
Demons will come directly to fuck your ass. Devils will hire someone else to fuck your ass.
If it can get out of its cell. Anyway.
That's the same when it is being captured.
Oh, it's either not strong enough to be a threat, or it's going to be captured.
Yeah, probably.
For Shanti to decide.
That is for Shanti to decide, to be fair.
It could be. There are so many devils that can disguise self.
And you gotta realize there are different ways of measuring threat to the realm.
That's fair. It might
Just because something's here doesn't mean it's a threat to the realm. It may just be a threat to you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Doesn't give a crap if you die.
Hold up, Shanti. I have a brilliant idea. Can we go to the character booth real quick?
Yeah, we can.
Uh-oh.
That's worrying.
You might want to listen to some music or something, Multi.
Nothing evil's happening in the character booth, I'm sure.
So I assume that you're playing the Doctor Who pack or whatever.
Yeah.
I can see it moving in your background.
What?
Yeah. There's a little like sliver up at the top of your screen that moves around.
That went as expected. We have anything else to do this session? It seems we. Oh, let's assign them jobs, since we got the full groups.
Yes. That's a good idea.
So we'll pull the teams in one by one, into the conference room, and let's open up the letters. That's what
I
we're
have some shopping to do later on, but that could be waiting.
Oh, is this all the
until
jobs
after.
we've got?
Actually, I need to add one because I accidentally took it off. So let me add that back on.
I think for the sake of plot, we probably don't assign them the Theron job.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No. I say we give the A team the Rose and Thorns job because that's the more sensitive one. Oh, hold up, it's over there. Oh, it's over here. Ah, active contracts. I see. I thought that was in letters. Okay. So, let's see.
Maybe we give the King B team the council. No, that would be a terrible idea. Never mind. That's.
I was thinking B team could go to the Merchants Guild with the Ice World.
Maybe not the Ice World, because that's probably have a lot of ice-based monsters for that. Maybe
Yeah, but
send
they
them
have
to
a druid, so I feel like
Oh.
they'd be okay against the elements for the most part.
Maybe, but
okay.
again, remember this
Well,
team doesn't really know
let's
each other.
take into part the party composition. Let's decide the job for A team first. So, can the teams get bonuses to the roll based on the job we give them as well, specializing?
Yeah,
with
if
their
it's
ability?
something that's in
They
their
can also get
wheelhouse.
negatives. So, A team has what I assume to be a barbarian and George Foreman, or maybe
Yeah.
a fighter. So he's a barb. So we've got a pretty charismatic barb, a bard, a cleric, a ranger, and a rogue. We've got a pretty stealthy group right there. They're not the stealthiest, but the ranger can cast Pass Without a Trace. The rogue stealthy. The barbarian's gonna be stealthy. They just
Wait.
have decent decks.
Does
Bard
George
is-
Foreman technically work for me now?
Technically, I guess.
Wow.
He is your devoted footman.
I'll
So,
return pages.
Shanti, could you put in the posts the upfront the upfront reward of the jobs?
Of course.
And then we can have the speakers of each group give a flat bonus to each of the rewards, like a percentile based on their persuasion skill, to each reward that they talk up, you know.
Sure.
And to be fair, you did mention that Liren is especially good at convincing people to pay him more.
So we'll wait for you to give a flat reward bonus, since that'll give us a rough estimate of how difficult each of the individual jobs are.
Oh, the council guard one's apparently a multiple-day journey.
I imagine it's kind of like a Senate kind of meeting thing where they come in at a certain time each day and then leave and then come in and leave until the situation.
What was the wizard's name again?
The wizard
the
is
wizard's name is Bosley.
yes, Bosley.
Also, B team has a 20% take, and A team has a 15% take. That's the take we take, so from their jobs. Until
Also, keep in mind you can send Rock on missions too eventually if you'd like.
We need
he is a
we
giant.
need him washing the desk.
He can give a bonus to your teams though.
Yes, he can. He's the guy in the chair.
We shouldn't risk him.
Guys, Rock is the guy in the chair.
He's the guy in the chair.
Yeah.
I don't suppose Bosley was one of the mages who worked on Darus's Not So Tiny Hut?
Yes, he was. Also, this is all of your peeps.
Yeah. So, I say we assign. How long is this? I imagine it's not hard coded, but how long? How many days does it? Is the projected length of this particular discussion in the council?
Okay, so they are going to need people there for at least 3 days for the training, depending on how long the training goes. It could be up to 4. So they're running council stuff, but the Nexus Guard has like their yearly training.
Getting in good with the council is pretty high priority. I say we put B team on that because they've got a noble.
Yeah, I was gonna recommend that too, because that's fair and noble, but it's also because that's probably gonna be the easier job. It'll give them time to get.
It's the easier job, but they'll have someone to teach them proper etiquette. Stand there, look mean, don't do anything else.
It also gives them a chance to learn as well what their team's fucking skill set is.
What I was thinking though was because since Bosley has Darus's Not So Tiny Hut, and they have a druid, the ice world would be a breeze. Because they have a temperature-controlled room every night.
I don't think that's going to be a long-term job. That's more of a dangerous escort mission. I don't think that's good for them.
Remember, these guys are kind of inexperienced and don't know how to work together too well. That's why we want to send them on the easy mission first, so they can learn each other's skill sets.
That's fine. Noel's there. They'd be fine.
Noel might be there, but again, they still don't know how each other fights well.
What's the escort? They going from? Are they going through a portal, or are they taking a ship away from Nexus?
They will be going through a portal. It's probably going to be a 3-day job, and then they'll be back. There's no expected problems. They're mostly there just to look tough and keep the bandits away.
I mean, there are 2 different escort missions. There's the Ice World one, then there's just a regular delivery.
Let's have a team take both the merchant missions. They'll get in good with the Merchants Guild. Let's have them do the escort mission first, the ice mission second. They're the more experienced team.
Weren't they like originally sailors as well? They did a lot of sailing around.
Yeah, which means they've had a lot of experience with this too.
Exactly. So they're probably, because they're an experienced team. They've done a lot of talks and trades with merchants before. Probably they'd probably be able to handle that really well.
So A team will go to the Merchants Guild. They'll do the escort mission first, and then the ice mission later, and then the only assignment for the week that B team has is the council mission due to its longer length. So the A team's got 2 jobs, B team's got 1 job.
Okay.
So, Shanti, we'll let you handle how much of a bonus the Nicolette the Bard of A team gives to the pay of their jobs, and Lirin the Noble Sorcerer gives to B team's jobs. So just kind of like.
Okay, well let's figure out if they accomplish the job first. So,
okay,
let's start with the B team. Because they have a noble on their team, and because it's an easier job. Plus, they have some people that are experienced with that kind of stuff. I'm gonna say you can roll a +4 on this one. So roll a d20, add 4.
Oh God.
Oh shit. So here's what happens.
Got an inspiration? Anyone got an inspiration? Inspiration.
I've got a lucky.
That doesn't work.
Doesn't work that way.
Let's see if one of them has an inspiration. Let's see what jobs we have here.
Yeah.
I will let you. Let's see. You got a bard there. So I will let you make a persuasion roll with that +4 to make the job seem like they did better than they did, like a performance roll. Okay, so initially they really suck.
This
They
was
get
a
there.
team that sucks.
Initially, the noble is too busy courting the other council members, talking to them to instruct the rest of the team, because this is a D&D party. So the rest of them are sitting around fucking around, touching things they shouldn't. They break a lamp. They accidentally bump into some guy who has like 2 guards, and they get into like a little.
They almost lose the job, and because of this chaos that they've caused. But they come back the next couple days. They're on the ball. They do a good job. The council decides that because of this, I want you to roll for the bard to see whether they give them extra.
Wait. The council one was Team B. Team
Yeah,
B
that's
doesn't
Yeah.
have a bard.
Oh, you're right. They decide, because they have the what's his face,
Lyra.
the noble, because they have Lirin. You can go ahead and make a roll to persuade them to give you more money, but you're going to do that at a disadvantage. So you can roll that
Lirin is
+4
gonna
again.
Make the smart choice and accept the pay out front.
Okay.
And not try and disgrace the council because they made a mistake. No need to ask for extra.
You will receive 300 gold for this particular job, because it lasted for 3 days.
Okay.
So.
And well, I mean, they get 300 gold. We take 20% off of that.
Yeah. That's that. You guys can figure out the percentages.
All right. Alokiar.
Hmm?
I think it's 50 gold.
It and 60 gold.
60
to
gold.
the
They got
company.
300.
Yeah, that's 20%. 60 gold. I know my
20%
math.
of. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's do 18.
Have you went to school, my broski?
I guess I was using the wrong thing.
Now the other team.
Yeah.
Demon, you roll this time.
Wait, who's rolling?
You.
You want me to roll? Alright, what do they have to this?
So the first job is the escort.
Escort. Alright, what's their bonuses?
Because they're doing an escort quest, and you have a druid, and you also have a wizard who knows the fantastic bubble.
Nope.
What?
You're mixing up the teams.
Mixing up the two. Okay, so they have a ranger, so that's going to help with survival. This is just the regular escort quest, correct? They have a barbarian that looks tough. So I will give you +5 to this roll.
5. Oh my god!
Wow.
What the fuck?
They do have a bard. I will allow you to do a persuade or a performance roll to cover your bad.
Okay.
What?
Man,
23.
This is revenge for the 5 nat 20s I've had this session.
Okay,
Probably.
so here's what happens. They're on the escort quest, and none of them are paying attention. They are too busy bullshitting with each other because they've been friends for so long. And the bandits show up and take them by surprise. But thanks to the bard's inspiration and thanks to their quick-footedness, they're able to drive them off. However, that initial failure is going to reflect in their pay.
Does the team get any injuries that will perhaps debilitate them for a short while?
Yeah. I think that they're going to be out for their next mission.
Fair
So
enough.
you're going to have to wait to send them on a mission again. So probably not next week, but the week after.
No
Got
ice
it.
world fighting for that.
No.
Wow, that's not good. That's not looking good for us when we do these fucking team rolls again. 2 nat 1s.
So I've typed in their thing injured 1 session, which if you guys want, I can link you the Nexus sheet. Actually, no, I can't.
That's a bad idea. Yeah, don't
That's
do
a
that.
bad idea.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no hidden information we could use on there.
I assure you there is.
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, bad idea.
Yeah, I'll figure out how to put it on there so it's a little clearer. Maybe we'll put it in a different channel so it's not like right there with all of the jobs.
I mean, we could always create a sheet in the Pool 20 and put them
That's perfect. Yeah.
there. That way we can keep track of them, see if they're injured or not.
Also, to be fair, we should. Their performance really would affect our reputation.
Yes, it would.
It's a good thing they were able to get good persuasion rolls. Otherwise, we would be a bit more fucked.
You guys see that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm going to do your reputation. Because we're at the end of the session. So, because of your good work today, your general is going to go up by 10. You're going to actually gain a new reputation for the Mage Guild and for the Cleric Temple.
Okay.
Because of a day's grumbling about the Rosenthorns, that's dropping to minus 15.
I did do that in public.
Wouldn't that just be a day's personal reputation with them?
You're right. That would just be a day.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't need him fucking up my reputation with Vladimir.
They can come bitch to me all they like. They'll get a face full of iron. They got my threat. They know what will happen.
Okay, and then with your group's mixed review, you're gonna go to a 5 with the Merchant Guild. Actually, we'll make it a 7. And the other job was with the council, which you have no reputation with the council. So you are just gonna stay at 0 with the council for now.
Like, I guess technically they didn't fuck up anything major. The council didn't get killed or died.
No,
They were just goofing off.
Yeah, it's kind of like you sent them out to DoorDash and they forgot an item.
Oof.
Hate that. On a side note, you all level. Because I realized I haven't let you level in a while, and I thought you were level 6, and it turns out you're level 5. So.
Actually, she was asking me if we were level 7 at the beginning of the session.
Yeah, I thought you were 7. So, go ahead and level up.
Woo. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, baby. Let's see.
I don't advise you all to roll HP. I advise you to take average, but someone doesn't listen to me.
Oh, you should.
Rolling is so much fun.
No one other than me can ever roll good on HP. It's impossible.
Also, I will get you more, what is it called? More jobs listed for next time.
Nice.
D8 plus 1.
And I'm going to delete the ones that are done.
Look here. Have you added the money?
I have, yes.
You know what?
Oh no, I don't.
Go ahead.
So far,
better than average.
this week's books, after the $200 sign-on bonus and the $600 taxes, because it is the start of a new month, it's the start of our 3rd month together as a group.
Oh, nice.
Woo! The total balance for the company right now is 4.623k. So 4.6k roughly, gold. That is the
Wow,
entire
Arcane
company.
Reconstruction is fucking worthless. I'm not even gonna add that to my feature list.
What if I get 6 level? Oh, I get expertise again. Awesome.
And then again, my +2 from tough.
Quick question: What are both of your guys' investigation rolls?
Mine is 10.
Yours is a 10. What about you, Trusty?
Mine is a 9.
Okay.
Wait,
I
how'd
guess
you
there's no
get-
reason for me to
how'd
put
you get a
expertise
9?
into. He's. Maybe he has an item or something.
Maybe. Because I know he doesn't have a 22. Do you have a 22?
I do not speak my secrets to you, witch.
That's for him
Not
to
to
know,
your
and you
damage
should never
to tell
find
him
out.
as well. Don't reveal my secrets.
Honestly, I should put my expertise into insight and survival, right? That'd probably be the better ones. Because you guys both have investigation handled.
That's up to you, Gino.
Yeah, I know it's up to me. I'm just trying to figure out what would benefit the group the most here.
Can you see that a day?
Yeah, expertise and survival.
See what?
I dropped you a character sheet to play with.
Uh-huh. I must check. Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Yep. It works just fine. Thank you.
Okay. I added some new active contracts.
Some new contracts, you say? Let's see what there is. A Nexus whale hunt? The hell? Nexus has whales?
They have air krakens and they have air whales.
Okay.
That sounds weird, but it's a thing. There is wildlife out in that gray, brown, pink wander, or whatever it's called, yonder. There's also leviathans out there. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
And there is a chance. I'm going to put this out there. If your team, from this point forward, if your team crit fails, we will roll percentage dice, and if they roll below a 20%, you lose some members of the team.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
Maybe we should get a cleric at some point for each team so they have a Vivify on hand.
That's not how that works.
I mean, you know. I'm just trying to
Which
suggest here.
I'm going to make a note for your team, or add to your note for your teams, just so that you guys have that on there so I can remember it. Or add it to the team note.
Yo, Dion, we get cross-disciplinary knowledge now.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking through what I need.
Oh, what do we want to do?
I could have swore I put something on here. Huh. Can you guys still see your team members on your Megagarchy employees?
It's just a blank sheet to me.
That's weird. 1 second.
I'll be right back. I gotta go.
We are having technical difficulties. Okay, it's going to make me type it all in hit by hand. So I'm just going to delete, and we are going to start over.
Hmm. Oh, but I already applied that, don't I? Hmm.
It is not letting me delete this handout.
None of these are fantastic for me.
I'm personally going to be looking at the gadget because I don't think anyone else, any of the others, would be really great for me. Other than the fact that maybe I could use a greatsword with my instead of my fists, enchanted greatsword.
Luna. Luna.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
Yeah. I am also gonna go. See you guys.
Ooh, the gliding cloak actually worked really nicely for Lokiar.
Okay, you guys should be able to read this one. Okay. There you go. Any team that gets a crit fail must roll a percentage dice. If it's below 20%, they lose 1d4 team members, which I feel is fair.
Yep.
Awesome. There's some stakes. Wow. Not that kind of stakes, though. Anyways, I gotta get to bed. You guys have fun. I will see you next week. Peace.
come back and Shanti's gone. Is Shanti still around, Multi?
Yeah, Shanti's still here. We're having a chat.
Oh.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I was gonna go shopping, basically.
Oh, Jet would like to go
check out my dog, though.
He would like to go shopping?
Yes.
Does he need me for the shopping, or is this?
I
him
do.
asking
Yes.
permission?
He says that he needs you for the shop.
Okay, I can pop in for just a second before I have to go up.
Yep.
You caught me just before I left.
Yeah, I had to check out my dog, so I would have cut you early.
Okay, what do you need?
All right. Basically, so the first thing is check if that other belt has come in from the black hole.
Okay, I believe they were basically putting out to see if they could get you one, but they said
Yeah.
it might take a while.
Yeah.
Let me do a roll real quick. I'm doing this high or low, my dude.
I'll go high. It's a high kind of day.
Ian, you want to come watch this to see? Guarantee?
Sure.
You said hi?
Yep.
It's high.
That's
It's
high.
in. And I believe it's a legendary, is it not?
Let me look. Kind of depends on what.
It's a belt of giant strength, right?
Which one?
Yeah, but there's different variations. I have a frost one, which is very rare. With the next level above that was fire giant, which
Okay.
is still very rare.
Did you specify that you wanted a fire giant, or did you just say you were looking for more giant belts?
I said I was looking for a higher ranked one. I didn't specify whichever one they could get their hands on, basically, that was higher ranked. Because there's 3 levels above the one that I have now.
Okay, here's what I need you to do. Roll me a d6.
5.
Okay. So, they do have a fire giant.
Yeah.
Because it is a very rare, I need to see what those cost. 1 second. Okay, so I'm looking. Sorry, it's taking me a second.
You're good.
So one thing's telling me one thing. We're going to look at the sane price because I don't feel like being too mean.
That's normally it varies on the DM.
Yeah. Jeez, I'm dumb. I know where I need to look. It's D&D. D&D resources. Computer's being slow. Come on, computer. Haha! I didn't even have to dig that far. Okay, so total cost for a belt of fire giant strength is 50,000 gold, according to my list.
Okay.
There are things you can do to negotiate with that if you do not have that money. You can go on special. I believe you were going through the black hole, correct?
I am, and I was fully ready to trade in the belt I'm wearing to lower the cost.
The belt you have, what is it?
It's a frost giant belt of frost giant strength.
Okay. That is actually worth the exact same amount on this list. So you can just do a what is it? What is the bonus difference?
Full sweat. The frost giant strength gives you 23 strength, whereas the fire giant strength gives you 25.
Okay, so we're
it's an
gonna
up of 2.
we're gonna say that they will switch you for an extra 2,000 gold.
I can do that.
I
can do
kind of
that.
figured you could.
Yeah.
So if you trade the one in, they'll take it and 2,000 gold and give you the other.
Perfect. All right.
Is there anything else you're looking for?
There is, but I have no idea what the price is going to be because
Tell me what it is. I'll tell you. I've got the list open still.
is a amulet of the devote.
Jet, what do you think? Should I get a gliding cloak or a belt of adjusting size?
What does the belt of adjusting size do?
Essentially, once per rest, so short or long rest, I can cast enlarge or reduce on myself without expending a spell slot.
Oh. And what, the gliding one just gives you slow call, or?
Essentially, it says you have a cloak that allows you to glide when you fall. When you fall more than 10 feet and aren't incapacitated, you can spread this cloak to reduce your falling speed to 30 feet a turn, to 30 feet around, and take no fall damage. While falling in this manner, you can towards the ground. Under normal gravity, you can move horizontally 2 feet for every 1 foot you descend. The thing is that if I pair that with the fall spell, the fall spell specifies a foot falling amount, not a time amount, which means that with that fall, I could officially, very quietly travel 2,000 feet. Admittedly, not very quickly, but...
At what rarity are you looking for this amulet?
I was hoping for at least a +2, so that would be...
That would be a rare.
Yeah, rare.
Okay. I just gotta find a rare item.
Actually, no, I think about
okay. You can get your amulet for 5k.
5k. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I ain't got that much right now.
They do keep those in stock, so at any time you want to purchase that one, you come up with the money. If you want to work part of that up, they do have a work for items program at their store because they're nice, in which they would either have you work long term for a certain amount of time or send you out to do something that they need done. So,
Shanti, quick question.
42.
That's not bad.
That is hilarious.
Anyway, so you know how we're using the rules for like the different weapon damages depending on like size, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like with the size increases. Would that apply to unarmed damage as well?
What do you mean?
So I don't remember exactly what the rule is. Do you remember what the rule is, Jet, for like you get increased damage for increased weapon size 5e? I remember that Sam found a rule for it.
Are you saying that your hand is going to be bigger like you're Mr. Fantastic and you just make it big?
I mean, I'd be a large-sized creature.
Okay.
I would think so, but I think your change in your strength from getting bigger is probably going to do that for you automatically.
Well, no, because the increase in my strength will obviously do that for me, but will the increase in my actual like creature size also affect the damage? Is what I'm trying to ask, because I remember that Sam was mentioning that, you know, with increased damage you get because he found a rule for it stated by the one creator by
Have him find it for you again,
okay,
and then show it to me.
okay, we'll see then. Sounds like a plan. Okay.
All right. Anything else, guys?
For enlarge, it says enlarge weapons deal an extra 1d4.
There you go.
But yeah, I would definitely do the work it off program.
Okay. They ask you whether you would like to work there, like as a or come in and do the cleaning of the shop every day, or whether you would be willing to take on a task.
I guess the task would probably be more my speed.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
They actually need someone to go to Marilis, and they have a keep there. And in the basement of that keep, they have stored some very dangerous, expensive items.
Mm-hmm.
They need you to go collect them and bring them back without without losing anything and without basically getting killed.
What kind of item?
I will have to figure that out.
Because if they could commission me a bag of holding for this specific mission.
Oh, they would give you a bag of holding to do it with.
Yeah, okay.
Like they're not going to send you without equipment. Like they'll send you with equipment.
Okay.
See, Tevis and his friends had a keep on Marilis that they eventually had to abandon during the war versus the New Gods. That particular keep's basement, and they'll tell you this before you go.
Mm-hmm.
Their friend lined it with lead.
Oh no.
Okay.
You're gonna need special equipment to go in there.
I mean, if you can break through the magic seals, there is one of the gateways that has that equipment. It's just that you got to get through all the magic seals first.
Yep.
And they are.
I don't get it.
Let me say they are very high level magic seals.
I don't get it.
Now they can give you the information to get past those, but there is a risk you will get lead poisoning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's it. Oh, I can cure myself of that. That's fine.
Also, you're going to have to deal with anybody on the way there and on the way back. But we can do that outside of game in the chat if you want, or we can do it in game so that everybody can laugh at you while you do it.
Yeah. I'll probably do it in game.
That basement because the thing is that he's the only person who wasn't in Morales.
Yeah.
Oh man.
This is why we're doing this.
Oh.
That's totally fine by me.
Yeah, Sam's character in Morales, at least the first one, he took that basement and he made it such a toxic environment for anyone who wasn't him, I guess, or Aloe technically.
Somebody who wasn't undead or made of metal.
Yeah, essentially. Or Tevis, because for some reason Tevis is just immune to poison. But that's a racial thing.
That's just Tevis.
That's just Tevis. Yeah, no. It's nasty.
When they assign this to you, they give you the bag of holding.
Okay.
They also give you a environmental suit to wear during the mission, as well as a couple of scrolls of dispel.
I'm not gonna. Well, I'll take the scrolls of dispel. I'm not gonna need the hazard suit.
Okay. They also warn you that parts of Marilis are currently less safe due to the wars over the years. They're kind of rebuilding there, and so there's a lot of banditry. There's other dangers that you'll face on your way there, but the portal's pretty close.
Okay.
And they said you can take people with you, but they're not going to pay anybody to go with you.
Okay.
So if you go, you're going to have to talk them into doing it without getting paid.
Or pay them yourself.
That's
Pretty
fine.
much.
I have one person I know for sure that would go with me.
You know, that's a valid point.
And they also tell you that if there's anything you find in the keep that you find interesting, that doesn't belong to someone else,
Specifically someone else.
that you are welcome to it.
Okay.
So they said you'll know which rooms are off limits because those rooms will be locked.
And probably have metal men sitting outside them.
Most likely, yes. They belong to Aloe.
Listen.
Actually, no. Tevis kicked Aloe out of the fort.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, you have access to all of Aloe's crap.
No, he would have taken it with him.
Who else did he kick out? I can't remember. It was you and
It was him and the what's her face? Brooklyn.
yeah.
Listen, if this was a +3 amulet and they told me to go fight a Leviathan for it, I would have done it.
Oh, you're doing that anyway, baby.
Well, you know, my point is, this amulet, once I get it, will make everything so much better for me as a cleric.
I figured. So yeah, we'll plan that as part of next week, as well as Runith's adventure with Death.
Yeah, of course.
Because if he's here, we're doing that. I think.
Boy, oh boy.
I hope he's feeling better next week.
Hopefully.
Actually, we won't be here next week.
Okay, looks like you're going on an adventure to Marilis.
Because Sam and I will be on a plane.
That is true.
So that'll be Sam and I's plane ride to here. That's moving day. So Sam and I will both be on a plane. Then the next week we'll be in the same house.
Woo!
Woo! I'm moving this Saturday.
You're moving out of my house.
I am. Yes.
I'll be able to walk around in my underwear again.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, not that you wanted to know that.
I don't even walk around in my underwear.
I'm not really kidding. Sometimes it gets really hot here in the summer. And when I say underwear, I wear like boxery type underwear. So.
Oh, and I can float. I can like technically fly now. So you know. That's
Woo! I'm so excited for you guys. You foiled my plans. It was great. But did you foil all of them? ... Nexus is such a nice place. It would be so sad if I had to destroy it.
Hope not.
Probably not. I kind of like what we're doing with this one. It's fun. So, anyways, I gotta get going.
All right.
Because my husband told me I had 20 minutes. So, and I think that meant I have 20 minutes before he puts the bed up in a position that I won't be able to crawl into. So, later.
Adios.
Well, Jet, you wanna join me in this? Oh wait, you can't. Never mind.
What?
The mod pack that I'm doing.
Oh, the Doctor Who thing.
It's more than just Doctor Who. It's also let's see, what else?
It's also Doctor Pooh!
No.
Ah!
I got the alchemistry, I got the apotheosis, I got
The apotheosis is upon us.
artifacts, astral sorcery, better
There's the
end.
mind colonies.
You know what?
Ooh, I need to add that to the campaign. That could be fun. How do you feel
It
about
does
a musical
now.
episode?
I might consider it. I was thinking. Now, hear me out. 'Cause are you still deciding between the belt and the glider, basically?
A little bit.
Yeah, you
Because
be
I
good,
hit 6th
brother-in-law.
level.
Don't get into any trouble that I would.
Okay.
Serious.
And so am I.
Don't you be flirting with people on the internet. Don't you be
I mean,
Too late for
technically
that.
I was.